Greetings and welcome to the Dungeon Run. This is a live tabletop role-playing game in which your influence can affect the story as it unfolds. I am Lord Erevan, Keeper of Secrets and your host for tonight's campaign. Together, we stand witness as our intrepid adventurers face terrible danger and most certain doom in their quest for glory, valor, and most importantly, treasure. Throughout our time together, you will be called upon to take action. In addition to our live chat interactions, you can purchase one of 3 unique digital items that could influence the game. Now, will you be a benevolent god, bestowing upon the adventuring party the gift of inspiration, the chance to roll 2 20-sided dice and choosing the highest of the 2? Or perhaps you'll take pity on a particular player and send them the gift of a beneficial item? Or will you be a vengeful god, summoning terrible monsters to test our heroes in combat? Awesome beasts whose mere existence is a nightmare beset upon the world. Titans with an appetite for destruction and doom. Awful creatures whose eyes burn with fire and whose blood runs as black as... Oh my, but I do get carried away. Very well. Let us tarry no longer and meet tonight's brave souls, your cast of characters. Please welcome Katie Michaels as Lily Dumblestock, Ronald Ogden as Ugo, and Morgan Peter Brown as James Quilici, Jessica Lynn Parsons as Fahima Tid, Jared Kajak as Civ Ridthistle, and our dungeon master, Mr. Jeff Canotta.
Got your eye on you, Lord Erevan. Be good.
Keep the comments coming, be ever vigilant, and let the dice roll.
Oh, hi, everyone.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
Hi.
Hey, everybody! Hey! Let's play some Dungeons and Dragons.
Let's do it. Dude.
Our first adventure, actually not our first adventure. This is, we had a little prequel adventure, so we're coming in hot. But
hot.
welcome, I'm so excited to play with all of you.
Thank you.
Ditto.
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 Likewise.
All right, shall we jump right in?
Yes.
It started as a simple dungeon run. 5 individuals, all starting over, all starting new lives in an unfamiliar town. They answer a call for adventurers. A scroll, hastily tacked to a signpost, invited them to join a quest to find treasure in the abandoned lair of a dragon. And treasure they found indeed, though their guide was quickly and unceremoniously killed by a trap of his own making, and one of their number caused an explosion which destroyed a part of the dungeon itself, casting him tumbling over the side of a rushing waterfall.
That happened.
And terrifying acid-spitting dragon rats stood in your way. Our band of neophyte adventurers persevered, and perhaps even began trusting one another. Ultimately, in the depths of the dragon's lair, they found this. An item of unquestionably magical origin. But what is it? And how will they free it from its crystal prison? A plan is formulated, and the team agrees to meet here, at the inn at the Gentle Oak. And so, our story begins, like many stories begin, in a tavern. This tavern, sitting in the shade of an enormous oak tree, is a place for weary travelers and local citizens of Kippleturn alike to socialize over a decent mug of ale or a tankard of wine. It's a rustic wooden structure loosely separated into 2 sides. On the left, the gray cobblestone floor with large rectangular dining tables, where customers enjoy tufts of bread dipped into thick stews. And on the right, a wood plank floor with square tables for drinkers and those conversing in whispers and chuckles. The smell of cooked meat and spilled beer mixes with pipe smoke and a hint of perfume. It's nearing dusk, and the pub is beginning to fill with colorful patrons. The mood is light. Behind the bar, Rawl, the barkeep, serves up mead and smiles in equal measure. Before long, the bell on the tavern door jingles, and the first of our adventurers enters. Well, enters doesn't really describe it. The massive 6-foot, 6-inch frame of Uggo squeezes its way through the entrance as each of the tavern patrons stops a moment to take note of the towering green orc. Oh, this orc right here.
Yes.
For me, please.
Nice.
Beautiful.
What they see, these tavern patrons who interrupt their meal to get a look, what they see is a crop of black, shaggy hair, neatly top-knotted, revealing a chiseled, friendly face, shining neon green eyes, set low within their sockets, and leafy green skin that complements his sharp, almost human-like facial features. This is the face of Uggo, a contradiction among orcs. He stands tallest among them, but he is more barrel-chested than he is muscle-bound. Many would call him huggable. Hug-o-able.
Huggo.
I like to refer to it as historically accurate Thor.
Yeah.
There's something enigmatic about Uggo. Perhaps it's his unusual friends, or perhaps it's simply his disposition. For an orc, he often overcomes the initial reaction to his appearance because when you talk to him more than once, you realize how human he really is. Uggo makes his way to a square table at the back and plops himself down.
Beer.
Everyone's kind of looking at Uggo, not knowing what to do. Ralph says, "Right away, I'll get to you in a minute."
Thank you.
The doorbell jingles again. And in bounds Lily Dumblestuck, a slight 22-year-old beach gnome. Standing just 3 feet 3 inches tall, she has strawberry blonde hair, a freckled face, and olive skin. Her eyes are blue-green like the shores of her home island of Bingle, and her walk is chipper and upright. She is generally smiling and making eye contact with everyone she sees. She wears a teal vest with gold accents over a white dress. There she is right there, in fact.
Oh,
my goodness.
Lily Dumblestuck.
there she is, cute little girl. Hello, barkeep. What's your name?
I'm Ralph. Welcome.
Thank you for having us. I love your place. You've done a great job with it.
Thank you.
Lily.
Oh, hi, Uggo.
Hi.
Did you order beer for everyone?
Oh.
Oh, no, that's okay. Don't feel bad.
Okay.
We have some more adventurers coming. Could we get 4 more?
I'm a little busy at the moment. I'll get right to you, I
I
promise.
absolutely understand. Hospitality, it's hard, right?
You're a delight.
You are.
What's hospitality?
Oh, Uggo, you're great at it, actually.
Oh.
It starts with a smile.
Place kind of resumes its hubbub and joviality, and it's pretty busy. There's a number of people at all the tables, and you guys are kind of hunched in the back in a darkened corner toward the back of the tavern.
Have you seen Civ?
I haven't seen anyone. To be honest, I had a rough day off.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I don't say that lightly, because normally my days are great, but a couple days ago I watched 2 people die while making eye contact with
Yeah, I was
me.
there.
And that really made me grow up, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm 22 in age, but I feel like I'm like 80 at the heart now, you know?
You're 22?
Yeah.
That's like halfway through orc life.
Oh,
You were so young.
well, thank you.
You're old.
How old are you?
23.
Uggo, you're so funny.
Thanks.
Jingle, jingle.
Oh.
A bell on the door announces the presence of a new entrant to the room. It swings open again to reveal a flash of red curls. It's Fahima Taig. Fahima is a fire genasi, but appears mostly human. She's 18 and pretty small and light due to her fire genasi genetics. Say that 3 times fast.
Genocetics.
Yeah. She has dark golden skin, amber eyes, Harry Potter-style round black glasses, and long, thick, curly red-orange hair that crackles and twists like fire when she casts spells or experiences intense emotions. She's dressed less like a wizard and more like she's ready to go tomb raiding in brown pants, knee-high waterproof boots, tan button-up shirt, and a long brown coat with a spell book stuffed in her backpack and a dagger in her boot.
I'm cool.
I believe this is Fahima right here.
Yes.
Oh my god.
You did a really good job. Fire effects.
I'm terrible
guys
at
wanna look
miniature
at her?
painting.
Yes. Please.
Wow.
The fire looks so good.
You are so cool.
Wow. That's really awesome.
Lily usually has to pull her jaw up when she sees you.
I've never been cool in my life, so this is new for me.
Wow, you've been cool all my life.
Her hand just fell off. Glue that on later.
We gotta work that into the narrative.
Super always.
So Fahima walks in the tavern spot. You kind of can't
Thank
miss
you.
Uggo in the back. He's It turns out one of the other patrons at the you heard kind of chattering perhaps in the back. It's like as if Chat sent you a drink. What? Some sort of chatter in the back.
Chat, the local drunk in the corner.
Is somebody flirting with you?
Somebody like
Uggo,
Uggo.
I think you have an admirer.
Maybe.
Are you guys drinking alcohol?
Yes.
I've never had alcohol before.
Would you like some?
Yes,
Here.
please.
Have half.
Oh, and I'm just gonna start chugging it.
Oh, Fahima, may I recommend from someone who comes from a hospitality background, you may want to pace yourself because a first-timer's mistake is going too fast, too quickly.
Fahima, can you do a constitution check?
No.
You can do it.
Chug, chug, chug,
Chug, chug, chug, chug.
That's 15.
15. Well, you handled it pretty well. You're doing okay.
Done.
That's for real. Can I have this?
Yeah, oh, yeah. No,
She takes your tankard of what is it? How does it taste? Okay.
I love it.
So she got a glass of mead, a tankard of mead.
A local IPA.
Pounds it and she comes down with a little foam on her upper lip.
Alcohol's really good.
We call that orc mustache.
You wear it well.
Thank you.
Raul kind of catches your eye and says, little one, yours is coming soon.
Oh, thank you.
Don't worry.
Thank you. He's great.
Thank you.
This is a lot of people for one guy.
Here we go.
Oh.
Hospitality in this place is so amazing.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers. Do you still have enough?
Cheers. Uh-huh.
Okay. Just making sure.
So what's in yours? I'm so curious.
Oh, yeah.
Is it the same?
We're all just gonna get drunk and no gaming whatsoever.
Just all pass out.
It's a beer. It's a rooty beer.
Rooty beer.
It's quite good. It's much different than the beer on Bingle. That beer's light and bright, and this one's dark and hard.
Like a stout.
Yeah, like a stout.
Like Uggo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where the rooty comes from.
Yeah, the root.
Dark and beneath the ground.
Yeah.
Uggo's not a root.
No one said that, Uggo.
Oh. I'm sorry.
We're your friends. We're never gonna insult you.
Okay.
I shouldn't speak for everyone, but I won't.
I was gonna say, you just wait.
You're not there.
You just wait. It's coming.
So as you enjoy your beverages, that familiar jingle chimes again as you hear the door swing open, and in stumbles James Quilici. James is a tall human male in his 30s, fair-skinned and a little on the scrawny side, with shaggy hair and a small pair of eyeglasses poised on the end of his nose. His sloped shoulders and shrunken posture might suggest that he has some experience at making himself look small and harmless. His eyes dart nervously around the room as he cleans his glasses with the edge of his cloak. He spots his teammates and hurriedly joins them in the back.
Hello.
How's Fredo?
I'm sorry?
Fredo.
Fredo.
Yeah. You're always afraid of things. That's my nickname for you.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's a new one.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Yes, been a moment.
Well, would you like some of what? Root?
A beer.
No,
rooty
no,
beer?
I'm fine. I'm fine, thank you. Maybe some wine later. I'm fine for the moment. I
I
appreciate
almost forgot to give you your.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Pardon me.
Oh.
Nice.
Wow.
Midnight.
You're so
Do
dashing.
you have-
Midnight blue. I know. He has better posture than I do. It's good. No, this
They
is
don't make
amazing.
very many miniatures where you're hunched over.
I look like a total loser. I'm doing James in this voice. Is everyone all right with that?
Just kidding.
It's a new choice.
So you guys are in the back, and it's sort of a little darker back there, a little secluded. You're free to speak comfortably amongst yourselves without fear of being overheard by anyone. And the place is generally pretty loud. I mean, it's not raucous, but there's a murmur and a hubbub and a joviality in the room, so you don't have to worry about anyone eavesdropping on your conversation.
Is everyone feeling all right? Ugo, you took quite a fall the other day. Are you any bruises? Are you all
No, I'll go strong.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I learned something that might help us next time, actually.
Oh?
Something that I can cast if you fall down. I can sort of lift you so you don't break your back again.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Useful.
That's
Very.
amazing.
I studied all night.
Wow.
Oh, that's incredible. You learned that so fast.
Oh, thank you. I like to learn.
Ugo can't read.
Oh, well maybe we can
Read small words.
sit down and read a book together sometime.
Oh.
You would do that for Ugo?
Of course, I love to read.
Oh, Ugo.
Ugo, feel.
Lily gives Ugo a big hug.
Oh, Ugo, take hug.
cute.
Oh.
Ouch, ouch.
Oh, sorry.
Very small.
Sorry. It's just,
Sorry.
no, I know you didn't mean any harm.
I try harder next.
Oh, no,
Softer
no.
next time. I try
There you
softer.
are. Yes. Yes.
So somehow, this time, impossibly, the bell on the door doesn't jingle. Few people in the tavern even notice the door open and close as a tall, lanky cat man makes his way into the room. Civ Red Thistle glides with the grace of an Olympic gymnast and a skilled hunter all rolled into one. His long, lean, golden body has barely an ounce of fat anywhere on it.
Did you write this about yourself?
He
I don't know what you guys
insisted
did.
He introduced himself to
Very
me.
important.
Back's
crazy hot.
something about irresistible to women.
I mean, come on.
Wait.
That's like a good 4 pages.
Wow.
Iridescent, shimmering green eyes.
The rest of the show
Lord.
is just
Somebody's
this.
using SAT words. Nice.
30 minutes later.
Yeah, I got pages and pages. It just goes on and on.
I drew pictures, diagrams.
He showed up at my house one night. He's like, "Did you get it all?"
Yeah.
Clay sculptures of himself.
Iridescent, shimmering green eyes scan the room from beneath his flowing red headscarf and hood. Hidden within all this guile and grace is an oily roughness.
Oily.
Comprised of old patchwork leather straps, a curved knife, and several tiny scars from years of sleeping in the streets. Yet despite it all, the warm smile of a curious tabaxi rarely escapes his lips. And if you look quick enough, you might catch him sneaking a crust of bread into his pocket to be nibbled away by a small, mottled, brown house mouse.
Oh.
So,
It's a new pet.
this is our friend Civ Red Thistle.
Let's see how attractive this miniature is.
And this
Better be hot.
Very
This-
attractive.
is your
Oh my
mouse.
god. No way.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Great.
Don't lose it.
I know.
Oh my god.
I didn't think they made it to
What?
scale.
Very,
Isn't that
very
insane?
hot
Yeah.
cat.
That's one hot
Are you
cat.
kidding me?
It actually fits inside the pocket of that one. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
That'd be awesome.
The miniatures
Amazing.
have usable pockets?
Yeah, it's,
Wow.
it's a new technology we're
Oh.
here at Caffeine.
That's really
high
cool.
tech, high tech.
High tech.
High tech miniatures.
Okay.
That's to scale right there.
So the team
it
is
is.
assembled.
Yes.
Handless.
We're here.
Fatima.
It's happening.
I'll go. It is so good to see you again.
Good to see you.
I have a gift for you. But I'll give it to you later.
Okay.
Not here.
Okay. I like surprises.
Yes. And I found something on the street. And I present my bow, which I did not have before. Yes.
Oh.
I recently acquired
Me.
it.
Nice. Thanks for the DM. All right.
Someone ordered a drink for God.
Everyone just stops and takes a moment of silence.
That's a spicy meatball. All right.
Can we get
Continue,
meatballs?
please. Sorry.
So I'll show off my new bow and some of my new clothes.
You
and
found? Wait, hold on a second. You found a bow on the street.
Yes.
Someone just. I think probably someone left it somewhere.
Oh, you might be right. Might be right. Well, I'm sure I'll find a way to return it to them at some point.
Okay, good.
Yes.
How about a notice?
I could leave a note.
Yeah. People love notes.
I like getting notes.
Me too.
I'll go.
No.
No notes?
Can't read.
All right.
But soon.
Verbal notes only for Rugger.
Audio
I'll go.
notes.
I'll go.
Yeah.
You know, then. Yeah.
Very well. And I was wondering, are we going to be getting food here? Or just drinking?
We could eat, I suppose. Yes. I don't know.
How long do we
I'm
have?
famished.
If the woman in black brings us food, I mean, it could happen.
Good.
How long until we have the meeting?
Good that you asked. There is someone on the way to meet us about that item. I was able to make contact with a scholarly friend, or actually more of an acquaintance, and they recommended someone, a wizard, who I haven't met. I don't know.
I tell you, you let Uggo Smash come right out of rock. You don't let Uggo Smash.
No, I know, but magical items.
I understand. I
just,
understand.
You know, and to make clear what we're talking about, I bring it out. I pull it out of my cloak and
So you
sort of.
produce this crystal object that we've seen.
Yeah.
You have all seen it as you retrieved it from the dragon's lair, and it is as resplendent as you remember it.
Yeah.
Seems to pulse with a magical energy that is undeniable.
And I'm not making a big show of it though. I don't.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
don't
say.
want everyone to say I'm not.
Yeah.
You know, hey, no, it's it's down here like this. But I've been told the person who's on their way to see us. Who I'm told I look around. Do I see someone dressed in yellow?
Roll a perception check.
Thank you. First roll.
Yay!
Not great. 6.
6. Well, there's a lot of people here.
Yeah.
And the place is actually a little smoky, and people are smoking pipes, and there's food cooking in the back. But you kind of can see there's a guy at the bar, kind of passed out, that seems to have sort of a yellowish velvet jacket on, like a vest.
Okay.
And you can see a woman at a table near the front that has a yellow sash. And a gentleman sitting very close to you, actually, at another table, wearing a bright yellow flower on his lapel.
It's a lot of yellow.
That's a lot of yellow. I was told they'd be wearing yellow. I was not told the gender of the person. So
we don't know anything about who we're meeting.
not really.
Do you want me to go ask everyone in the bar what their name is?
No, because I don't know the name either, so I'm not certain how
Well, I
helpful
could
that
just
would
say,
be.
are you here to meet us, and point.
Could be.
Okay, well,
Could
I could
be.
just start making the rounds. I'm
I
happy
know.
to do it.
I believe I know they are a wizard. Is that correct? Does any of them look more like a wizard than the others?
Well, it depends on what you consider a wizard to look like. No one
Right.
is wearing wizard robes. Nobody's casting spells.
Damn.
No pointy hats and beards?
Your perception roll was pretty low, so
Yeah.
you're not getting a bead on
Okay.
any wizard person sticking out. There are a number of people, and you're kind of scanning. No one is you know, you would say that's the one.
Yeah. You said there's a person like right next to us.
You're at a table in the back,
Yeah.
and there's sort of a table, not adjacent, but kind of the next table over. It's a ways away, far enough that you wouldn't overhear each other.
Okay.
But sitting by himself,
By
sort
himself.
of a larger guy in a dressed very nicely, and has a big yellow flower on his lapel.
Well, closest. here I go. I sort of stand up and I awkwardly make my way over to the gentleman with the yellow flower, and I'm like,
Jeff, I'm gonna watch. Keep his back watched.
hello, sir. Sorry to disturb you. I'm meeting someone. My friends and I are meeting someone.
Yeah.
A scholarly fellow here at this tavern. And are you waiting for someone?
I was waiting for the Penguin Squad. No? Forgive me.
The Penguin Squad?
Yeah, it's
I'm very
neither
curious.
here nor there. Clearly, that's not you.
No, it is not. But I'm fascinated. No, let's talk about that later. Penguin Squad?
It's just the local chatter.
Interesting. I'm gonna make an insight check on this.
He's evil.
Not great. That's a 3.
You don't get a beat on him.
Want to know what a penguin is?
I do too.
Don't know what a penguin is.
When you say penguin,
It's just flowery language. I wear forgive me. Allow me to introduce myself.
Okay.
My name is Dufo Hibbins, proprietor of fine perfumes.
Is that where the perfume
Dufo.
smell's coming from that you were describing
That
earlier?
sounds like it might be.
lovely.
Do you folk
Would
him?
any of you care for a free sample?
I'll take one.
Ah, yes, please.
Yeah.
For a very large fellow, you could use some odor correction, I bet.
Ogre correction.
Very personal.
Oh, no. Odor.
Odor.
He walks over to you and
smell.
goes, how do you like that?
Jeff, how's it smell?
Terrible. It's it's very sickly sweet and potent, and it stays on you. In fact, you're gonna have a -2 to stealth checks.
Oh no! Oh no! This tavern is trouble. You said this man's name was Dufo?
Dufo Hims,
Hims.
proprietor
smells
of
great.
fine perfumes.
Can I have more?
Oh, yes, for a very reasonable price.
How much?
Say
He's negotiating with an orc.
10 silver pieces.
Okay.
All right. So you
Wait,
hand over.
I'll go.
What?
Sorry, I
Yeah.
just couldn't help it over here.
Yeah.
And are you sure you want more of that?
Dufo opens his jacket and produces a large, ornate bottle with a stem and a flower hanging off of it.
Yeah, smell like homework.
Okay, but
Yeah,
hold
yeah.
on, I'll go. Can you tell me what's in it?
It's my own concoction, a private mixture. Copyright TM Dufo Him.
Is there any fresh pineapple?
I would not be able to access pineapple. It's quite an exotic
Okay,
fruit.
just making sure.
Thank
I'll
you.
go. Oh.
Oh, my goodness, I love a satisfied customer. Any more of you would prefer?
No, thank you, Dufo. Appreciate it. We are looking for someone else, so yes.
I'll go got enough for the team.
Yes,
so if
thank
we need
you.
it, we'll just
If you
try
need me,
him.
I'll be right here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Awkwardly making our way away from him.
Smell like
Dufo sits back and starts counting his coin.
smell like thorn.
So,
Yeah, where it come from? Don't smell like thorn.
roses? Never mind.
Okay.
You said no, so that leaves us. The man at the bar is passed out, and woman.
There's a woman in a sash,
Great.
in a yellow sash, sort of sitting with a couple of other people at the front of the tavern.
Maybe
I'm really hoping it's not the man passed out at the bar, but I'm sorry. What were you gonna
maybe
say?
your friend isn't here yet.
Could be. Could be.
You think they'd seek us out?
Probably.
We're sort of an odd-looking crew, you know?
Yes. I mean, we do sort of stick out.
Yeah.
I assume we're a lot of humans around us, probably.
A lot of humans.
Yeah.
There seems to be it's a mixed race
Yeah.
establishment. There's, I think you could probably notice pretty clearly that the woman in front is elfin, and her compatriots are elfin as well. She's sitting with 3 of them at the table at the front. There's a halfling kind of group at another table toward the front area in that cobblestone section of the tavern.
You know, if the person we're supposed to meet isn't here yet, you could provide entertainment for some coin.
Oh, great idea. You guys want to hear my bingle song?
Yeah.
I would love to.
Okay, great. It's
do.
important that you all know it. So Lily pulls out her flute and she gets up on the table. Well, feel free to sing along if you know it as I start singing, okay?
I'll go dance.
Of course I'll go. I love it when people dance.
Yeah.
Doo-doo-doo. Oh, come to Bingle any day, to lay by the beach, to rest and play. Oh, come to Bingle any night, to dance at the pub and grab a pint. Come to Bingle any time, we'll make you laugh and have a good time.
Can you do a charisma check, please?
Yes.
Wow.
Can I assist?
Or a performance?
Yeah, or a performance if you have
Oh,
it.
not great.
Oh, no.
I have performance, so it's 3 plus, where are you? So 9.
9. This song isn't going over very well in the tavern. People are like, you hear a couple of the halflings in the front go, "Keep it down!" Or actually, it sounds more like, "Keep it down!"
Well, maybe I didn't put my heart and soul into
No,
it.
Lily, that was lovely.
Granny Will-O-Wisp always told me if you don't put your heart and soul into it, no one's ever going to be joyful or believe you.
Well, maybe it's because you just witnessed a couple folks die.
I did.
Quit bringing that up.
I'm sorry.
Looked into the eyes of death twice.
She might have PTSD. Would you stop that?
Maybe you just need one more night's rest, and then you'll be good as new again.
Okay.
Or perhaps you should just drink more.
That,
Oh,
yeah,
cheers
no.
to that.
That always helps me forget.
Sam Smart.
Anyway,
So I suppose you don't want me to keep entertaining people.
Oh, no, please.
no,
I
you're
love.
doing great. You're doing great. I'm not sure that had the desired effect, though.
Okay.
That's all right.
Lily just sadly plays quiet flute on her chair.
I'll toss a
Sad
silver. I don't know. You didn't put out a hat or anything. I mean, here you are.
So you hear
I got too excited with all my new
okay.
friends.
It's okay. You're
I'm
doing great.
sorry.
you hear the door jingle again, louder this time. It's sort of the door kind of slams open, and you see a frazzled young boy, really, in long yellow robes and a big yellow hat, rush in and look around, very kind of flustered and.
Hello? Over here.
Oh, hello. Oh, are you them?
We might be.
He runs back to the table at your at, and he kind of sits down. He seems a little jittery.
Is everything all right?
Yes. I was told to meet you, and you had a certain.
Yes. You don't need to mention it, but yes, we have it.
Well, what if you don't know what I'm talking about? A certain.
You don't.
It's a
I
stone.
just want to make sure I'm meeting the right people.
It's a stone.
A stone?
Yes. Does that sound like what
That's
you're
not
looking
right
for?
at all. I was told you had a magic.
No,
I was told there was a magic.
Civ, this could take all day.
Jeff, is he armed?
No, not that you can see. He has.
Yeah. Can I like kind of scan to see?
Sure.
Yeah,
sure.
the normal.
Yeah, roll.
13.
13? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's dressed in yellow robes and kind of flamboyant yellow hat. He's got.
we're getting the gnome drunk.
See, someone like songs.
Amazing.
I think Ral is confused and thinks that when you were playing, maybe somebody ordered you a drink and they sent it over. Maybe that'll shut her up. It's from the halflings. I don't know.
Do I need to be? I check my drink.
They poisoned your drink.
Roll perception on your drink.
Poison.
That's dark, man.
Say, he's got dark.
I mean, Lily's worked at a bar.
Yeah,
Okay.
makes total sense.
Lily
Yeah.
always puts a leaf on the top of her drink.
Yeah.
Smart.
Good,
Smart.
yeah.
16.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
it looks safe, although you've having enough of this mead, it feels like this is not top tier stuff. You know?
Okay.
You don't.
My parents would be disappointed in this.
Yeah, right. You also notice it's not anything you've ever had before.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does it taste like?
It tastes like sort of dark, thick, muddy mead.
Yeah.
You know, it's,
Muddy meat.
although you could probably tell
I
me
love
what
a
it
good
tastes
Yeah.
like.
Sorry, so what was your name, sir?
Oh, I'm Seth.
Seth.
Suff?
Yes.
Stuff.
You were told. All right. You were told. I'm sorry. You were about to say the word magic. I think.
Yes. I don't. He said it. I don't know why you wouldn't let me say it.
I'm. We're being very quiet. Okay.
can hear
You're
you.
looking for some sort of magic item.
You've procured a magic item, and you need the help of my master to free it from some sort of. May I see it?
Oh, so you're not the one we
right.
need to talk to?
Well, I am the one.
It's
you
your
need to talk
master?
to. Yes.
Where's your master?
Well, he's not here. He sent me in his stead.
An intermediary.
What is your master's name?
I'm almost advanced. Not just intermediary.
Oh no. never mind. Go ahead.
I serve Torvald the Timid.
Jeff, have I heard of Torvald the Timid? I have not. Okay, copy. Torvald.
Torvald the Timid.
That's a very impressive name.
Yes.
Yes. Interesting.
He's a very powerful wizard, as you indicated you required.
Yes. Yes. Right. Okay.
The item
Listen.
is...
I need to see it, please.
Can we huddle up momentarily? Or soon?
Yes.
We're gonna something else?
No, I was just going to suggest that perhaps this is not the best place.
I would agree.
Okay.
Yes. If this isn't our guy, this is the biggest coincidence ever. Yes. So, right? I mean, this is our guy.
Right, I know it. I think it's him. I'm just saying here in front of all of these people, I don't think it's wise for us to just be
Right.
right.
I could play another bad song and then distract them when you guys ask them what it is.
You just Lily.
Clear out the whole bar.
You're doing great.
I'm just gonna keep drinking
No,
over
Lily,
this.
Lily, hey, you don't need to do that.
Life comes at you hard, Lily.
It's been a rough 3 days.
Sir, remind me of your name again, I'm sorry.
I'm Seth.
Seth. Hey, Seth.
You've stores
we're
Torvald
willing.
Timid,
That's
if
right.
you were listening.
Thank you, Lily. Seth, we're not feeling particularly comfortable in bringing out the item
I
here.
understand, of course.
So,
You're
does
right.
Torvald have a keep or a house, something?
Here's the thing. I need to know that I can trust you, just as you need to know you can trust me.
You can trust us.
Perhaps you can describe the item.
I'm gonna roll an insight check
I'm gonna-
on him, by the way.
I also have an idea.
That's a 15.
He seems, though jittery and talking a little too fast, he seems trustworthy.
Okay.
He seems like he is telling the truth.
I'm going to covertly as I can, use minor conjuration and sculpt the item
Oh,
in
good
a
call.
miniature, smaller than the actual item.
Good call.
Cool. Oh, is that it?
This is a replica.
Yes. Oh my. You sure that's accurate?
Looks about it, yes. Yeah, that it's a little smaller than that. I mean, that is a little smaller than it, but yes.
But you have to understand, someone as intelligent and magically capable as you, that we couldn't possibly take out such a magical item in a tavern, so this will have to suffice.
A wise choice. Yes. Forgive me for suggesting otherwise. I just needed confirmation that you had found something as powerful as that.
What is it?
I'm not sure, to be honest. My master is very, very interested. In fact, he could probably give you a lot of coin for that.
What?
I know for certain he can free it from that crystal.
Free it.
Yes, it's trapped there. It's useless to you now, is it not?
Well, it's not.
We've
useless.
only had it for a day or two. I mean, I don't know if we've entirely,
It's useless to me in that
Discerned.
crystal.
discerned whether it's
We
useless
have
or
other
not.
people that are interested in it as well.
Well, certainly, if that's the case, I can be on my way.
No.
I'm here to help you. You sought me out,
Yes, that's
or
true.
my master,
How far away is your master?
quite a ways, but I have means of travel. We don't have to worry about that. Perhaps we can come to terms?
What would he want from us?
Well, you allow my master to free the item. He can study it, understand it, and make sure that it is safe in the world. The world of Iron has many a dark thing in it, and it is my master's charge to make sure nothing evil prevails in this world, to maintain a balance. And I serve him with vigor and pride. Now, each of you looks fairly trustworthy, but I'm not sure any of you have been involved in anything as powerful as this before. So, I think the best way forward is to... And then something happens.
Uh-oh.
In fact, a number of things happen
Oh boy.
all at once.
Oh, lovely.
Chain reaction.
The first thing is you hear that door jingle very loudly. The second thing you notice, time sort of seems to slow down for all of you because you're taking this all in all at once. You see an arrow whiz by your field of view.
Oh, snap.
And one sticks in the tavern wall in your periphery. And then 3 more. Then the gentleman who was passed out on the bar has 2 in his neck.
Oh.
Then you hear screams.
Yeah.
Screams of everyone in the tavern.
Uh-huh.
And then you hear. And as all of you turn at once, you see a number of reptilian, small creatures in the windows, at the door of the tavern. So roll initiative.
Oh my gosh.
Those
Well.
weren't dragon rats, were they?
No,
Dragon rats
they're-
can't
I
fire
think
arrows.
they're the things that we took the rock from.
Yeah.
Cobalt.
Oh,
There are enemies.
Gotcha.
Enemies?
Dogs.
Enemies.
I'll go call dog.
Enemies.
We have a map.
So here's our map. Here's our tavern. We've got several patrons not happy. You guys are here, so
Yeah.
if you want to place yourselves around this table.
Where's the door entrance right here?
Ours here.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm just gonna say that Mr. Whisper is on me for now, so we don't have to worry about.
Me in the corner. Yeah. Oh, you're still on the table.
I'm
Good.
still sadly on the table.
I like how you're on the table, but no one really notices because you're so small.
So sad and small.
I'll go between us and the door. I don't know what.
That's where I'll go with Sid.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah.
And
Dufo hymns.
Dufo's there. Thank goodness. Save
I'll go in
Dufo at all
Dufo.
costs.
Oh, the bartender behind the bar.
Hashtag save Dufo.
Get that trending.
Hashtag
Save
Dufo.
Caffeine's like, no.
No.
So we have many baddies.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh snap. Okay.
Excuse me, we have a window.
Dude. Okay.
Whoa. All the while, Lily's been drinking a lot of mead for her body.
Oh no.
You're just like half meat at this point.
Because they're full-size pints that
Oh,
she's
boy.
been given. So.
What?
You truly are a lightweight.
Hey.
Hey.
You should have performed instead of Lily.
I tried.
Uggo's comedy hour.
I mean, I'd go.
Uggo's open mic night.
I'd go to Uggo's Comedy Hour. and
everybody
I'd
go to
watch
Uggo.
the special.
This is what you see.
Okay, so we heard the jingle on the door, so that's
So
this
let's-
dude who just bust through. Yes.
Initiative.
I got the lowest I possibly could. I got a 5.
Fahima.
I got a 7.
7. James.
12.
12. I'll go.
16.
Nice.
Okay.
17.
17. All right, we got our friends. All right. So up first is Lily.
Away.
On the table.
I'm on the table. And I can see him from where I am clearly, yeah?
See who? Oh, I'm sorry. We have
the man at the door.
a man at the door.
The lizard.
Yes. Yes.
Lizard being.
Yes.
Lizard
No,
thing.
I don't know what the correct term
He's
is.
a kobold.
They're kobolds.
Kobold. Thank you. Thank you.
Mini
Kobold.
dragon people.
Friend.
It's not lizard being?
It's weirdly catchier.
Okay.
Lizard being is tough on the tongue.
I'm gonna use one of these patrons as a sub.
Oh right.
Okay.
Yes.
Amazing.
Okay. Great.
I mean, yeah.
Ooh.
How dare you, sir?
I mean, it's true.
Oh my
Oh,
God, I'm not-
you know what?
it's
That's
all right, it's all
honestly
right.
Everybody's
accurate.
drunk. Everybody's rolling on the floor.
That falls out.
Earthquake.
Chaos.
But Lily can see the cobalt from where she's on the table.
She can see the cobalt. She's she's raised up on the table. She can see the cobalt. It bursts through the door, and it is sort of charging in, and you hear,
Lovely.
Lily is she's been drinking a lot of mead at this point, and she's feeling kind of sassy and a little like bummed out because she was really excited to present that song to her friends and is pretty embarrassed that it didn't go well. You know. So Lily stands up on the table and looks at the kobold in the eyes and cast vicious mockery right into its face.
She unleashes just a torrent of profanities
just like, and
out of this tiny little darling girl.
Wow.
It's probably the darkest Lily's ever been. She's just not. This is like she's grown up a lot in the last 3 days.
Common mixed with gnomes.
Yeah. It's rough. And so she looks at Lily and she's like, I don't like anything about your people, and I don't say that lightly because I like everybody, but not you, and not them, and not them. And she's pointing to all of his friends. They're all stupid.
Wow.
Yeah.
Harsh.
Harsh.
So I have to roll a wisdom saving throw, is that right?
Yes.
Ooh, 19.
Oh no.
Okay.
So the kobold doesn't care. He's like, he hears your insults. Stupid!
He says a
My
personal
mother called me
affirmation.
stupid.
Great. Made him more angry.
He was feeling himself.
That was a term of endearment that she used. All right, next up is Uggo.
So Lily jumps. No, actually,
excuse me.
I'm gonna stay on the table
Stay
where
on
I
the
am
table.
because I feel
Okay.
pretty safe up there.
How far am I from the kobold in the doorway?
This is you here,
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Perfect. Uggo is gonna slam his fists on the table and start to rage.
Okay.
And he says, Uggo, save Cavern! And beelines it towards kobold number 1.
All right.
And I'm gonna use a reckless attack.
Oh boy.
Oh, brother.
He's about to have a bad day.
Cool. Advantage. All right. Okay. Does 24 hit?
It does.
Okay. All right, that's 2d6. Big ol' maul, right?
Yeah.
So 2d6 plus 3 bludgeoning.
Do it.
He takes 8.
So with his big, massive hammer, you come rushing at the kobold. This is the kobold who just was called stupid. The hammer comes smashing down, and you go completely vertical on his head, and he squishes into like stepping on a can of soda.
Cool.
And he is dead.
Oh man.
Ooh.
One swing, Uggo style.
Nice.
Lily
All
goes,
right.
yeah.
Next up,
You are stupid!
next up are
Now he's nothing.
the kobolds.
The kobolds.
So
Oh, boy.
we have a lot of arrows coming.
Yeah.
Question, are they within 5 feet? Any of them that I can actually reach?
I think they're going to be in cover because they're on the other side of the.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But do I get an attack of opportunity? I'll take it through cover.
Yeah, go for it.
They're not moving yet though.
They're attacking 5 feet from you? with the
Oh,
bow?
okay.
Yeah, they're ranged attack.
Oh, right.
I mean, unless they have, you know.
No, good call.
Ooh, that is a 23.
That hits.
All right, another.
Oh.
I'll go say, you stupid too! We're gonna 7.
So the archer goes and sees his friend who just got smashed by a maul. He pulls back his bow as Uggo continues the swing back with his sort of back swing. He's not even trying to hit this guy. He just sort of back swings through the window, maul to the face, and it kills this
almost feel bad.
kobold. He goes knocking back into oblivion. Yeah. All right. Next kobold is going to fire wildly into the room. So that is a 21 against old Dufo here. Dufo's going to take that damage pretty hard.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's not good for Dufo.
I don't want to use a healing potion on Dufo.
Please do not.
Hashtag save Dufos. Going
Hashtag
down.
let Dufo die. Dufo takes 5 points of damage. He is hurting hard. He got an arrow right in his flower, right in his yellow flower. And he kind of takes out his little spray bottle and goes. he's hurting. This kobold is going to shoot in through this window at Raw.
Oh, don't you dare.
And
Never kill the bartender.
Oh man, they're rolling really well. That's
Oh,
a
no.
24.
Good lord.
So Rawl takes 7 points of damage. Rawl's down. He takes one in the neck, and the arrow goes hits Rawl right in the neck. Blood is squirting onto the bar. And he kind of crumples in a heap down there. There's
I'll go light raw.
this one steps, or no, he can just hit you from here.
Yep.
He's gonna do just a melee attack with his, oops. Oh, critical fail. So he attempts to stab you with his little dagger. You just saw two of his friends get smacked with your ball.
Yeah.
He kind of terrified, makes a stab at you, misses completely. Yeah, this guy already went. Yep, we're good.
that's all
So
right.
now we are up to James.
Yeah, all right. That guy is shooting for a window, is that correct? I can
This
see
guy is
him?
shooting through a window, yes.
Okay,
He'd
copy.
be in half cover at least.
Okay, that's okay. So this pisses me off. I'm going to move towards Dufo's table, and kind of take some cover behind a chair there, but I can see him, and so I'm going to use my bonus action. I'm going to pull an inky black orb out of my cloak, and I'm going to cast Hex on him.
Okay.
He's going to be at a disadvantage of wisdom saving throws.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my full action to cast Toll the Dead. And so the sound of an ethereal bell is going to go off near his head. And
Something like that.
he needs to make a wisdom saving throw with
All right,
disadvantage.
with disadvantage.
Have fun with that.
That's a critical fail on the first roll. So
He hasn't taken any damage though yet,
That's
right?
correct.
Okay, copy. He's gonna take a lot right now. One moment. Where's my d6? There we go. He takes 6 points of necrotic damage.
So he hears a terrible bell sound in his ear, and his ears are ringing, and his head. He screams so loud that blood starts coming out of his ears, and he kind of crumples and lands on the floor.
my
Down
God.
as well. You guys are dispatching these with great haste.
Can Lily see that?
Yeah.
He was looking in your eyes.
Lily, poor Lily. It's been a hard week.
I guess, I probably have like another 10 feet of movement maybe?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to put myself between Dufo and the other two kobolds on the other side.
Okay.
So kinda,
here.
yeah,
All right.
I feel bad for the silly man.
All right, we're up to Fahima.
Okay, question. So I just reread in my minor conjuration. It says I can't make something that of a non-magical, or its form must be that of a non-magical object.
Oh.
So I couldn't have technically made that, I guess.
Still good, probably.
So I
Well,
was.
maybe it wouldn't have been appeared as magical, but maybe just by
an illusion.
Yeah, it's illusory
A rock in a
form. He kind of deduced that it was a thing.
Okay.
We'll call it
'cause
fair
I-
for now.
Well, because I have two plans. One, if that conjuration thing if we play it out, then I'm gonna try and like trick them into thinking that that's the real thing. If we're not gonna play it out, I'll attack.
I think they would know that it's not the real
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially because of the size difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you made it smart too.
Good call, though.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna firebolt. I'm just gonna
Firebolt.
really this. I'm gonna like gather some fire out of my hair and just take it and make an attack against.
You have your move too. You can move over.
Yeah, I might have to move because these bros are outside, right?
Yeah.
Kobold Bros.
And that's a bad guy.
Next up on Caffeine, Kobold Bros.
Is this bad guy right here?
No,
No,
that's just
no, no.
Those are
These are the
It's
two
the two guys.
They just
bad
look
guys,
very
yeah.
aggressive
Oh, there's only
because
two. Okay.
I don't have any non-aggressive minis.
Okay.
No one likes a mini with a
Neutral.
passive stance.
Neutral minis.
Just like a cool guy.
Hey. Okay, so I want to get within. Right now they're half covered because they're outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a way for me to move where I can get them not covered?
I don't think so, because I mean, well,
Well, that guy's in the doorway.
this guy's in the doorway. You can attack him, but this guy's gonna be, at a sort of waist-high window.
Okay, so I'll move so I can attack the guy in the door.
Okay.
Wherever you want
So
to
you
put
want
me.
to
within 30
go like
feet.
here? In
Yeah.
front of the bar?
Yeah. How many feet was that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25?
20-ish.
Because I'll move again after I attack.
Yeah. So you were here?
Yeah.
Ish, yeah.
5, 10, 15? Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna attack with the firebolt. Oh, mother. That's a 8.
And 8 misses. So you conjure out of your hair this incredible magic firebolt, and you go, "Rah!" and you shoot it out of your hands, and it goes right through the window. And the kobold goes,
I'm gonna run back.
I'm so glad that did not hit the inside of the.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna
It's on fire.
take cover wherever I can. I'm gonna use my full rest of my movement to move back.
Okay. So you go.
Like behind
Jump,
him.
Just like out
jump
of
behind the
sight,
bar.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, could I jump behind the bar?
Is that too
Well,
much-
I would
too much
say
movement?
that probably would take an action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
Okay. Who is up? That means Civ.
Okay. So I see all of this stuff go down, and
We decided to chill.
yeah, I just hide, take a sip of my beer, wait for it to die. No, I'm going to let's do some acrobatic stuff. I'm going to. You don't mind if I run through you, do you?
No?
Okay. So I'm gonna
Don't knock me over.
hop, skip, jump, run
Nice of you to
past
get
her,
consent, though. That was good.
leap over the top of the bar.
Nice.
And as I'm leaping, I'd like
Like in a
to draw
cartwheel.
an arrow and fire it.
Come on. How would the ladies not like this guy?
Wow.
I would like at least 9 more
What
pages
just
of
happened is a gorgeous, muscular cat man just took a running start, leapt over
Thrones
a
fan.
bar with a dead bartender on it, and then pulled back his arrow and
Yeah.
let's see if you hit.
Okay. And I'll fire at this same guy since he doesn't seem to have as much cover as the one in the window.
Cool.
No, I do not hit. That's an 8.
It looked so good.
So cool.
But the arrow hits right into the door frame as
Okay.
the
Okay, and I would like to use my cunning action to essentially kneel down and assess the damage done to the bartender.
Okay. Yeah, it does not look good for old Rawl.
Okay.
He's bleeding pretty heavily from his neck with the arrow stuck right in it.
Right. Okay. I will just hold him. then.
It's okay, buddy.
I did a flip for this.
It's okay.
All right.
Lily
so
sees
now
that,
we have.
sees that impressive move and then him be gentle with the bartender and is like,
Wound.
Wow.
Now she sort of likes violence. I like how Lily's just standing on the table in the bar where all this stuff's happening, and she's like, "Whoa!"
It's a real Lily coming of age story.
So we have NPC movement. These people are just terrified, and they're going to run for the exit. Run
right there.
Yeah, that's
run right toward the
That's-
exit. They don't know. There's no other way out.
Right.
Right.
There's no other way out. So they're trying. And this one's gonna, run back here and try to hide.
Okay.
This one's just like panicking, trying to get. Doesn't see that there's actually a kobold in the doorway until it gets right there. Ah! Freaks out. Stops. The bad news for everybody is there are more kobolds.
Yeah, of course.
I was gonna say they always
When
come in
there's
packs.
one,
Yeah.
there's 30.
Oh boy.
They're like
let's hope
gremlins.
not.
You
Yeah,
just
they are.
splash
Just-
water on them and they multiply.
So we got kobolds running up to these windows again. We got kobolds back here. We got a kobold at this window.
So squishy.
Yeah, they're
Level
they're
2.
squishy, but they're. Oh, you guys
We
are
are
squishy.
squishy.
Yes, we're squishy.
You've done pretty good with them so far.
So far. Okay.
All right, so we are up to Lily again.
okay, how far? I don't think I can get to the door.
No.
Say that again.
I can't get to the door, right?
You could dash and get
Not
to
a-
the door.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have an action.
You wouldn't have an action, and there's
Yeah,
a kobold
I
standing
won't do
in
that
it
then.
who
I
just
wanted-
got.
I was gonna fairy fire them, but I'll hit Uggo from where I think I can move.
Yeah, I know hit
to, and I don't want to do that. Okay, so Lily has
Oh,
been
I forgot to move Suth. Suth is pretty terrified, and he's running around to the side. He's just kind of assessing the situation, jittery and freaked out.
Sure.
Okay, so Lily has been watching all of this and is finally kind of sobering up because there's a lot of action happening. So she moves over to the bar where Civ is. She doesn't do a cool move, but she just kind of scurries.
Okay.
And then she can see the guy right by Uggo, correct?
The guy at
in the
door.
doorway.
Sorry, through the window. The guy
Oh,
through
yeah.
the
This
window.
guy right here.
Straight on, yeah.
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 Did she make eye contact with him?
Yeah, I'll say if you can see through this window, you can see that there are lots of kobolds out here. There's a lot of kobolds.
Okay.
Thanks.
I
It's the same from where I'll go.
Kobolds.
Kobolds.
I think people say kobolds. I said kobolds.
Kobolds.
They have lots of hair.
Two O's.
Is it the same for Uggo? Like when he looks out that
Yeah, you see,
category?
sorry, I should have mentioned that.
Yeah.
There's sort of like
swarm.
this tree. This is the Inn at the Gentle Oak. There's
Cool.
this tree on this side, and there's just like advancing
Cool.
a bunch of them.
Okay.
We might not want to stick around.
Nope. Lily, what are you gonna do?
Is there another exit out of the bar? She looks around.
There's not.
Okay.
Dang. Go to upstairs.
Upstairs is a room, but there's not really a way to get out up there. You haven't been up there, but yeah, there's not like tight spot.
Could go to the roof.
Oh, yeah, we could go to the roof. Okay, in the meantime, Lily's gonna do vicious mockery again because she's convinced that she can insult this one. So she looks him in the eye and she goes, "You're stupid just like the rest of your friends, and you have tiny little arms."
I love how his insults are just true.
Observation.
You're low
really.
intelligence
I
and
rolled
small.
an awesome.
Yeah, well then awesome.
So his head explodes.
He's.
So yeah.
Oh wait.
Vicious mockery.
Oh wait.
It was vicious mockery.
mockery, you
Yeah,
roll.
I roll.
Yeah.
But you know what? It was still a cool moment when we all heard you roll that.
Yeah,
just
right.
for funsies. He rolled an 11, so I'm assuming that
Not gonna
Not
do
enough.
not gonna do it.
No.
it. Your DC, I think, is 14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that won't do it.
Yep.
All right.
He's affected, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So roll the damage.
Yeah, 1d4, and then you get disadvantage on the next one. Just
Nice.
Okay.
2.
2 points of damage, and it's this guy, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
psychic.
All right. And he is not happy. Ah, my arms! He looks at his arms. No, that's my farm, but they are. Yeah.
Sorry, Lily apologizes. She's starting to feel bad. She realizes.
Goes up.
Don't feel bad.
Uggo said, there are a lot of them. We should probably leave.
He's gonna. Could he grab the door and slam it shut?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So he's gonna do that and try to hold
Let's just
it.
do a strength check.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome.
Whoa! Uggo grabs the door and pushes it so hard it kind of goes all the way past the point, the point that it should on the end.
Western door.
Yeah. This guy is actually knocked back 5 feet, and then you're holding the door, holding it fast.
Okay.
Okay. Now the kobolds go. Through the window, from this side, you see a familiar sight from a couple of days ago. A purple substance
Oh no.
comes flying through the air and lands dead center.
Oh shoot.
And an explosion goes off right at the base of the bar.
Shoot.
And catches the bar on fire, lighting sort of years of dried alcohol and pine tar. Sort of it just goes, and you hear from outside the building similar sound.
Oh my gosh.
And the gentle oak
Oh snap.
you can see through the window is on fire.
Wow.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of fire around this building. Now, Suth uses his reaction, which he's been holding, and he says, whoa.
Whoa. Hi.
Fire! There's fire! Fire in the tower! Whoa! It's all real!
Oh no, like fire!
The place is on fire! Yeah.
Delayed fire. It was delayed fire.
It's amazing.
But we caught him.
You got it. It's amazing.
Look out the window. You see? This is what you see.
All right.
all
So
real.
what's Seth doing?
He swirls his hands like this.
Okay.
And he pushes against the back wall, and you see spinning tendrils of silver wisps kind of break through the back wall and hold and shimmer. He has opened a portal on the back wall.
Whoa.
And he says, quickly, all of you, through the portal!
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And
Good plan,
yes.
kid.
Yes.
Yeah.
And solution.
What about the barkeep?
Are we still in initiative?
Yes. So we have more attacks
Yeah,
from,
yeah.
from
Oh, boy.
kobolds.
Yeah.
Where exactly is the portal? Just so
This
we-
Back.
This
okay.
that
square.
corner.
corner.
Okay.
The corner we all
Great.
just ran away from.
Yeah. Great positioning. Awesome. So glad I went behind the bar.
So there's fire here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fire here, fire outside, and we've got kobolds. So this one through the
bomb,
fire.
yeah.
We got this guy who just got hit in the face with the door.
Yeah.
He's gonna run up here and push against it with all his might.
Against
All his
Ugo.
kobold.
Yeah.
might. Good luck
So we'll
with
do it.
that.
Oh, you rolled a 2. So you can
Oh,
roll some
yeah,
strength
no.
check. Does
Not
not happen.
happening.
Ugo doesn't even feel it. What was that?
He just bounces off
Doesn't even notice.
Scratching at the backside.
Maybe right outside.
Flies? Yeah. This guy's gonna shoot another arrow, and he's gonna aim at.
Uh-oh.
Me.
Yep, Mr.
Yeah.
James. Sorry.
It's
cannot
fine.
move.
I need a larger base.
Yeah, it's all about that base, they say.
They do say that.
He rolls a 12.
Haha, miss.
All right, so
Close.
the arrow goes whizzing past you and almost hits Dufo Hims.
Whoa.
Yeah.
But no, back to the back wall. This one is going to aim
Does
through
it?
the window here.
It misses me too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one's
It goes over my
gonna aim
head.
at Suf, who he just saw do shenanigans.
Oh no.
A 4, so that doesn't hit.
Okay.
And then we got this guy. He's run out of view, and you're not quite sure what he's doing.
And there are no windows on the sides. The only windows are in the front. Correct?
That's correct.
That's what it looks like, yeah.
Copy. All right. Is that their turn?
That is their turn. Oh, sorry. We are up
okay.
to we're up to James.
Okay. James is going to see the portal and he's going to use Awaken Mind, and I know you hate it, but you're all going to hear my voice in your heads and go, portal, back door, move. And I'm going to grab Dufo, who's holding on to life. Yes,
Yes.
he's still alive?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to lift him up, use my action to kind of not carry him, but kind of push him along, because I don't feel good about leaving people here.
Well, let's do a strength check. Dufo is not a small man.
16.
Oh, you're doing it. You're kind of heaving him and
Come on,
moving him.
old man,
It's going to
come
be
on.
half movement, though.
Oh boy. How long to the portal? Is it gone in one round?
We got Seth maintaining concentration.
Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna get as close to the portal as I can, pushing Dufo.
Okay,
So 15 feet, I guess, closer.
So we go. What do you want to go around the table?
Yeah,
here?
I guess around the table.
All right.
Through the table.
Do we have a marker for where the portal is?
It's
this
the corner.
way.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's the back corner.
Yeah, because I don't.
Here, I'll do this.
I may not care much for him, but I don't
Boom.
want to leave him in this burning tavern with 30 kobolds outside.
I know. And then there's.
That's my turn. Yeah.
All right. That leads us to Fahima.
Okay. I see that our buddy Sooth is maintaining
Suth.
constant.
Sup, bro?
Okay, that's all I remember. Is maintaining concentration on this portal that's gonna save all of us. So I'm gonna run over there and prepare, ready a firebolt.
Okay. So you're running to the portal?
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna run there for sure, but I'm gonna.
Covering fire.
My goal is to protect this guy, so I'm thinking I'm gonna actually cover him. I want to protect him from fire.
Do you want to be next to me, next to the table, so we're sort of standing in his way?
You're trying to protect the wizard that's keeping the portal open?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I should be like here.
Closer to the wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, on the other side of Dufo.
Yeah, and I'm gonna just ready shield.
Nice. Okay.
Ready. Oh, well, I don't have to. It's reaction.
It's reaction.
Reaction.
So yeah, you can
So I'm just
fire.
gonna stand there.
You can still fire.
All right, you run over in front of Seth.
Can I ready a firebolt and also cast shield as a
Well, shield would be a
when it
reaction,
happens?
so yeah, if you're, no, but you can't have two, right? You would lose your ready on the fireball if you
Right. Okay.
cast shield.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll do that.
Firebolt.
Fire. It's a cantrip actually.
Very
So
big thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
if she wants to fire firebolt, she can hold it,
that's true.
And then if shield is a reaction, you can still use it.
Good point.
Cool. I'm gonna do that.
Cool.
So I'm ready for whoever fires at him.
If someone fires, so you're holding it if someone fires at
Yeah.
Suf.
Yes.
Suck.
It's Suff.
Suff.
Sup, man?
What's up, man?
Soft, bro.
Civ, you're up.
That's nice.
So I'm going to do something that is very out of character for Civ, and that's worry about.
Care about another being.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're growing so much.
I know.
guys.
I know. I love it because Lily's getting darker and Civ's starting to like.
You know what? Because you care. Inspiration.
Isn't that
Because you care.
nice?
Lily sheds a single
I
tear.
believe that is.
Okay. So I also don't want to hurt him more because I know there's an arrow sticking out of his neck, shoulder
Yeah.
area. So I'm sling the bow over me real quick, and then I'm just gonna essentially pick him up.
Okay.
How big is he?
He's a muscular guy. He's kind of
Yeah.
a barkeep. He's not a
Hefty
big
barkeep.
dude, but he's not a small dude either. I would say he's probably about 200 pounds.
There goes my acrobatics. Okay, I'm gonna pick him up and heft him up over the bar
Nice.
gently, and then when I see Lily, I'll look over at Lily and say, "Lily, help me drag him to the portal."
Okay.
And then I'll use every action that I have, my bonus action and everything, just to lift, drag, carry as much as I possibly can over there.
Okay.
You tell me how far I can get.
So you're moving at half speed, and
Right.
you're kind of you're like using your dash essentially.
Yes. Yeah. So essentially a double move.
So it's basically half speed. A double move would be your speed.
Full speed.
Yeah.
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 So which is what?
30 plus 30 would be 60, but then split in half would be 30. But I'm
30.
also 30.
Wasn't that clear?
D is math.
A lot of math in D&D.
I'm not sign up for math.
But I am hefting him over the bar.
Right.
Unless that's the part of the bar that flips up.
Let's do a strength check also.
Okay.
With inspiration, if you want it.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I'll use it immediately.
Nice.
'Cause
That was given to us by someone whose name I don't know.
Oh yeah?
Excuse me, Lethal Sandwich. Lethal Sandwich.
I've had a
how
couple of
scrolling.
those, and yet I'm still here.
You're attempting to pull off a maneuver known colloquially
Colloquially.
Colloquially.
as the Lethal Sandwich.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
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 Oh, the lethal sandwich.
That's not good. Let's hope the second one is better. No, not that great. 7.
Well,
So I'm dragging him.
yeah, you're dragging. We're gonna go quarter speed because
Sure.
he's hard. So I think
I'm definitely screaming
about
at Lily then. Help me!
help me, you 3 foot tall, 30 pound.
37 pounds.
Gargantuan strength.
Top of the round. That is Lily.
Okay. Okay, so
Oh, I'm sorry. Our patron's move. This
Yeah,
one tries to get out of dodge because he just saw this thing, which gets him
There's
Jeff, is he
fire.
human?
There's fire there. though.
fired there. Yeah. So it's trying to run this way.
Is that a human
Is
gentleman?
that human?
Yes. Oh no, that's one of the elves that was sitting at this table.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's not good. Good call. All right, so this kobold, as this elf runs, he goes, ah! This lovely woman with a yellow sash on her waist, and turns, and this kobold pulls out its
Door's
dagger and
closed. Door's closed.
Shh. Oh, the door's closed. You're right. Excuse me.
I'll go dumb, but he was.
No, thank you. I forgot. Door's closed. This person is just gonna stay here. The door is closed, hiding behind that table.
Sorry, Jeff, you still have to keep running those NPCs.
Yeah, I wanted to kill them off real bad.
We're gonna save them all. They're coming along the
Yeah.
entire adventure with us.
Okay.
Lots of role playing with perfume, talking about drink recipes.
Gonna be
Hope you
so
have
fun.
backgrounds for all of them.
It's
We're gonna ask lots of background questions.
it's a epic tale about Dufo Hymns and his
That's right.
perfume empire.
Tune in next week to Dufo Hymns' Dungeon Run.
So we are at top of the round. That's Lily.
Okay, so I hear Civ because he's yelling at my face. So I jump down there and then I'm gonna cure wounds
Oh,
on
good call.
on him.
On the bartender?
Yeah, on the bartender, on Raoul. Raoul.
Okay.
Raul?
R-A-L, Raul.
Raul.
Awesome.
Okay. So that is D8 plus 3.
Can I make a quick game mechanics question?
Sure.
So I don't know how you normally do damage and healing, but he has an arrow in him. So if she heals him, is that going to heal the arrow in him, or does the arrow like pop out?
Yeah, I would imagine it goes.
Okay, good. Good.
That exact
Yeah.
sound.
Yeah.
Magical healing.
It's a classic,
Of course.
Okay.
which we also refer to as the lethal sandwich.
Lethal sandwich getting a lot of traction.
Colloquially.
So 7.
7 points of healing?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, he's feeling lots better.
Wow.
There you go.
He kind of you see the arrow go, and he goes, what? Oh,
Get up! Let's go! Come on!
not gonna be able to do anything quite yet, but he's feeling a lot better.
Bar's on fire.
That end your turn?
Yeah, so then I just keep helping him kind of move towards the portal with Civ.
Pushing him.
Yeah, pushing him.
Okay, so you're adding your
Movement.
strength to
Yeah.
this.
You want to do a strength check?
Lily kind of. Yeah, why not? Lily kind of like hunches down and with all her might, with her legs, kind of like pushes back.
I really wanted you to get a natural 20 on that. Just pick the body. Right?
I got the opposite of a natural 20. But plus another 1.
So you kneel down and sort of try to heft Rawl up,
Okay.
and as you do, the weight of him like squishes you down on the ground. You're like, ah!
I go, Civ, help! Who's help here? I'm stuck under his arm!
Yeah, exactly. So that brings us to Uggo.
This is a 50-50 for Uggo because he's not smart enough to make a decision while
We're
under
all-
pressure.
Yeah, we're calling to you, man.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay.
Leave. I did call out telling us all about the portal.
Yeah,
on my
yeah,
last
for
turn,
sure.
So, yeah.
So any of the other patrons that aren't on that side of the, not that messy group over there,
Yeah.
the other 2 patrons.
Yes.
Neither of them are human.
That's correct.
Okay. Yeah, Uggo.
Elves.
Uggo's
Oh, no,
gonna.
sorry, this was the halfling and this is the elf.
Cool. Uggo is going to beeline it to the portal and pick up anyone he can on the way there.
Nice. I love it.
Now, keep in mind, technically I'm an orc, so I can actually pick up anything as a large creature.
Right,
So
right. Okay,
That's
so
quite a mount.
tell me which direction you go and who you grab.
Well, I can't really see from here, so
Okay.
if you could tell me.
So if you make a beeline,
Yeah,
the
to
first
portal.
person you're gonna kind of hit is
Yeah.
James.
But I'm pushing Dufo.
Can I go the other way?
Sure,
way?
then you're
Yeah.
gonna kind of get up into our Lily,
Yeah.
Raul, Civ.
Cluster and
so-
Menage a trois.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. So Raul and Lily, if I can.
Okay.
You'll have no problem grabbing Lily. I'm not even gonna make
Okay.
you roll for that.
Yeah, cool. Good. She's like 37 pounds.
Yeah, let's do a strength check on Rawl.
Cool.
Let's see how that goes.
I have advantage, so.
Oh yeah. Wait,
What?
Whoa!
Wow.
Yeah, you do.
I
That
wanna-
was crazy.
Moz is giving you inspiration for that. Can we get a
Nice.
shot of that?
That was crazy. That was awesome.
That's insane.
That is insane. Not the roll I'm going to use. That's so insane.
So is that now called a Moz?
That's a Moz.
Oh,
That's-
great. Thank you,
Moz.
Mom.
Sadly for Moz, that's never gonna happen again.
But if it ever does,
If it
I
does,
mean,
that's
it's
a
so
Moz.
much glory.
It's a Maz.
So I will take that
It's
inspiration.
Moz.
And
God.
that's going to be, no, the first one was 13.
13. Okay,
On
so
him, yeah.
so you managed to lift him up to his feet. He's actually feeling pretty good now. So he's not exactly wanting to be carried by an orc right now.
I
but
mean, yeah.
you kind of get him to his feet, and he's able to
It's
kind
a
of support.
resist?
Yeah, he resists a little bit, but he sort of supports his own weight.
Cool.
But you got Lily under one arm and sort of him picked up to his feet.
Great.
That completes your turn.
Perfect.
Hi, Uggo.
Hi.
All right.
Hi, Lily.
So we are at Kobolds. This Kobold realizes there's no resistance to this door anymore.
Oh, boy.
And runs in here, takes a shot
Oh boy.
there. Oh, he's gonna go all the way here and realize. And he shoots an arrow. And that's a hit. And this elf takes one in the knee.
Oh.
He took an arrow to the knee.
Ah.
Well done, sir.
What are you gonna do?
Well done.
This one climbs through this window and is here. And we're gonna shoot an arrow now that it's inside.
Oh, no.
It's gonna shoot at this
no.
halfling.
Take out those NPCs, Jeff.
Play with yourself, Jeff. Play with yourself. Play with yourself, man.
I want them all to die.
Should we all take a break?
I mean, I'm just gonna let Jeff.
All right, we go to the bathroom,
knock
and you
off
guys
all of
just
his
let me know how it
NPCs.
goes, okay?
And then there's a party that happens. This one's gonna.
Lily would be there.
This one's.
30-minute conversation.
There's gonna be another one that comes up and throws another tincture in
no.
purple liquid. It's not gonna get very far. It's gonna land here.
Oh no.
And
explode
sort of
on
start-
impact? Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna start a fire right there. So you got fire here, you got fire there, and we got another couple of kobolds kind of rushing in through the door.
Right fire.
Yeah, the
It's
fire
starting
is
in big
bad.
tents.
Okay, so we are up to James.
Yes. All right. I see Fahima sort of on guard for Suth. Got it right. So how is Dufo doing? Is he kind of on his own power walking towards the portal?
I think Dufo has been injured, right? We have Dufo
he's
Arrows in the neck.
bleeding.
Yeah, he's not. He's incoherent and sort of head is lolling.
All right.
And he smells just really sickly sweet and
Yeah.
over perfume. Like when you walk into Nordstrom's and just assaults your nose.
All right.
That's his every day.
I'm gonna turn to Fahima and sort of. Do you have this?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm just gonna keep pushing Dufo towards the portal, and
Okay.
as close as I can get through it if I can.
All right, so let's roll another strength check.
Okay. Not my strength. Haha. 12.
12. Okay.
not bad.
Hey, you're doing it. You're pushing him. Half
You're
speed.
doing it.
You're doing it, man. You and Dufo. Let's go 5, 10, 15. You're about here.
Just use my action to give Dufo a shove.
Give him a shove. Yeah.
Just in
And
case the portal's evil and we're going to another
You
round.
first!
You hear screaming and insulting.
Yeah.
Like, well, maybe we won't go there.
Yeah, actually, what do I see on the other side of the portal?
you see,
No, push him first.
Then ask.
you're behind Dufo.
Yeah.
Who is a larger man. You can't quite see what's through the portal just
Okay.
yet. Okay, so who's up? We got Fahima.
I'm gonna do what I did. Well, actually,
Nobody fired at Suth.
yeah, no, wait, I'm gonna fire. I'm gonna fire at this guy.
They're setting the whole bar on fire.
I mean, yeah, so she doesn't have anything to worry about.
Yeah,
Nope.
yeah, some fire.
I just meant like their tactics thus far have been setting the.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
What?
I'll shut up.
What?
No, go ahead.
Well, oh, you mean they might be like resistant to fire?
No. Well, maybe, but no. I said nothing.
Fire that firebolt.
Well, I guess I could do magic missile.
Always fun.
I could do that.
It's a classic.
I could do that. Let's do that. Let's do magic missile.
Not a party without magic missile.
Yeah, right?
Let's do 2
Little party like a magic
Yeah.
missile party.
Okay.
Great.
and 1 here.
Okay. Just roll damage.
I wish I had a way to douse fire. You know, you'd think I would. but
But
I-
you're not a
but
water
I
genasi.
don't.
You're a
Right.
fire genasi.
Yeah.
You like the fire. You're like, great. Let's burn
hang
this
out
place
here.
down.
Like, ooh, time to
good
take a
time.
bath.
It's got better.
Yeah. Was
Okay.
it not hot in here before?
Okay, so the 2 going at the closest one, that's 4 and a 5.
Yeah.
That kills it. You see these giant missiles, or these magic arcane missiles, or sort of erupt from your fingers. They fly in really cool patterns across the sky, landing in the back of this thing who had just turned and plunked an arrow into this poor unsuspecting elf. And as it does, it explodes on impact, knocking this thing to oblivion.
Ooh, wow, power.
Third one?
Third one.
Yeah.
3.
3. Okay, so that one also rockets through the sky over the poor sad orc and elf, excuse me, and lands in this one, hitting it. It's still alive. It's still up, and it is not happy. We have Civ.
Staying where you are.
I do. I love your
Protect.
kobolds, man.
I don't know how much longer the portal's going to be open. And you seem to have control Uggo.
Oh,
These
yeah.
two.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
So I'm going
I
to
kind of wink at you like, go.
hop, skip, jump over here, and I'm going to grab onto Mr. Duvo, and I'm going to leap through the portal with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do a dexterity check.
Okay. Should be something that I'm good at. It's on its side. I'm gonna roll up here. 7 plus 4 is 11.
All right, so you grab Dufo and you leap, and as you do, you turn and go, but the weight of Dufo kind of holds you up, and he kind of lands half in the portal and half out of it, and you go tumbling through on the other side.
This is when the portal closes. I'm stuck in this other realm with half of a body.
The right half.
Yeah.
But I get through.
Yes, you're through. So, there's a strange darkness. We'll just wait on you. Let's see how the rest of the team goes.
Don't know it. Don't know it yet.
Yes. Who's up? We got that's top of the round. We are at Lily.
He's being carried by Uggo.
I'm being carried by Uggo, so my arms are kind of pinned down, but I pull out my flute.
Oh, by the way, sorry, excuse me
no,
to
it's
interrupt
fine.
you, but I forgot to mention, Seth is like, oh, go, I can't hold it much longer.
Okay. Okay, so then I pull out my flute and I go, Uggo, we gotta go fast, okay?
Yeah.
And I play a little ditty.
Cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
A little marching ditty. Do you want to move?
it. Well, I'm in his arm.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
so
in
I
his arm.
can't
You're just
really-
like,
I
I'm helping. Right.
Yeah, I can't really do much.
Gotcha. Okay, so
I
Uggo's
can
up.
give him I'll give him bardic inspiration too. just 'cause
Oh,
they're-
that's cool.
Yeah.
Nice, thank you.
Wait, did you had inspiration from Moz? Did you use that already?
No, I did not. I
You
saved
can't
it.
have two.
Bardic is
Bardic
inspiration.
inspiration.
It's just a roll and
It's
add
an
in
extra D6.
extra
Yeah.
D6, right?
Sorry.
So you've got advantage. Wow, you're just loaded.
Do I have to use the inspiration? I can save it, right?
You can trade it, you give it to somebody else?
No,
What do you
I'm appreciative of the inspiration and therefore going to save it for when I need to be inspired.
All right,
So,
well, you're up.
I'm pretty inspired right now. So,
Your turn, buddy.
fire inspires people, especially Uggo. So, Rawl, right? Yes, Rawl. He seems pretty capable of like getting himself to the portal.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna let him go, and I'm gonna just take Lily, kind of wrap her as close as I can, and dive through the portal as well, trying to shield her as much as possible.
Cool. Let's do a dexterity check for you.
Yes, nice. Yeah, we're gonna go 17.
All right, so you dive through with Lily in your arms, and you do it so well that you sort of tuck and roll and land on your back so that she doesn't take any of your weight. And you're out on the other side of the portal. We are now up to kobolds. Kobolds are entering, they are running, they see something strange happening at the back. As far as they can go, there are kobolds moving in and firing. They're gonna fire at this thing. They're shooting over this fire here. Oh, excuse me, this fire here.
Yeah.
We
Put the
got,
mage armor on.
Oh boy.
I'm really squishy.
that's 7.
Doesn't hit.
Right, and we got this one shooting at you as well.
No,
Ooh, that's a 22.
doesn't hit. Just kidding.
Wow. We got
That hit.
3
I'm a
points.
3
points of damage.
3?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll take it. I want to shield.
And we got third one.
Oh boy.
Oh.
He's gonna shoot at. You're gonna try to hit Seth.
Seth.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
now I can do my reaction because I'm
Now do the
protecting him,
shield.
Yeah.
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 Oh no, Oh wait, what's reaction?
Yeah,
Oh, I
no,
cast
it's
a
reaction.
I cast magic missile though on that last
No,
round.
but that's reaction.
it doesn't matter.
It
It's
doesn't matter
reaction.
your reaction. You still have it.
Right.
Yeah. you're fine.
React.
Oh, but shield's only on self. Shield's only on self.
Can she stand in the way and take
Well,
the hit?
that was the intention of. But if I'm not in the way, then.
Yeah, I mean, I think, I mean, he rolled a 20, so he's
Yeah.
gonna get by you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So,
So
so Seth can
points.
maintain some. Yeah, that's not good.
Oh,
So,
Seth.
Seth takes an arrow in the shoulder and goes down to one knee, and as he does so, the portal closes, chopping Dufo hands.
Oh no! What?
That was
was a joke. I was joking, Jeff. I was joking.
Oh, it just
We
got
just
real.
jumped through the portal, and Lily's right there by his face.
What?
Oh, no.
Laying on the back, laying with her back on the front of Uggo, cradled. His poor Dufo, who's like this with his flower and his perfume in his hand.
Wait. Did the bartender get through with Uggo?
And
The bartender got through.
No, he left the bartender
left
to
Raw.
fend on himself.
He was by because he's healed
he could take
now.
care of himself.
Oh man.
Which technically I should have moved him on the NPC round, which I didn't think to do, but whatever.
Uggo's gonna cover Lily's eyes.
Oh boy.
Lily's
Lily-
eyes stay wide open underneath Uggo's hand.
Lily's gonna turn into the darkest assassin.
Yeah.
It's like,
Seriously.
She's gonna be a real
Arya
emo,
Stark.
the
Yeah,
emo-est
she's gonna
bard
come
you've ever met.
faceless one.
You have to watch her alignment as the story progresses.
Chaotic, I don't know anymore.
All right. That was
Wow.
intense.
Yeah.
But Seth's
Is he still alive?
Still
How
alive.
damaged is he?
He's very
Okay.
damaged.
Oh,
He's
boy.
very damaged. You see the bright yellow of his robes, like a red, start to spread across it. So that's bad news for everybody else because there's no more portal in the room, and three of your friends are on the other side of it. So we are at James.
Where's Suth's turn in the initiative?
He comes after Civ.
Oh, so at the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
the top of the round, really.
right. Oh God. Okay. Well, the portal's gone.
He might be able to cast it again. I mean, there's no
Yeah,
telling.
exactly. So portal's gone. I'm staring at a blank wall. So James is going to turn around.
And legs.
And legs.
Don't forget the legs that are probably twitching at this.
Gross. I am going to stand next to Fahima.
Totally kidding. Totally kidding.
And you made it happen.
that's what
Stand next to Fahima, guarding Suth, like kind of putting myself in the way of Suth, and I'm looking at him. I'm checking with him, and I'm like, "Can you do that again?"
Yes, I think so.
All right, good. All right, and I turn around. I'm going to use my bonus action to transfer my hex from a couple rounds ago to.
Yeah, I can't get him to stand up.
I have a problem standing up.
He's drunk.
To the closest kobold,
Right.
transferring hex to him.
Him?
Yeah, which either one, whoever has a clear shot.
How about the one that just shot Suth?
Yeah, the guy who
Yeah.
just shot Suth.
He needs to go down.
Transfer hex to him and use my action to cast Toll the Dead on him. He hasn't
Okay.
taken any damage, has he?
No.
All right. Wisdom saving throw at disadvantage, please.
Okay. An 8.
All right, that misses. So he is going to take a 6 and an 8. 6 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
That ends his life.
Yes.
He crumples in a heap, just hearing that terrible bell ringing in his ears, blood splurting from his orifices.
I am
Even
scared
the
out of
orifices
my
you
mind.
can't see.
I can't believe I'm doing this, but I am like acting as a human shield next to my new friend in front of this person that I just met.
Why are we the meat shields right now?
I don't know. Normally not our,
No,
thing.
not even wearing armor.
Are you gonna move?
No, I'm staying right
All right,
there.
so-
Where would he go?
Next up is Fahima.
Okay, administering a health potion would be my full action, yeah?
Correct.
I'm going to do that.
All right, you're gonna give that to Seth?
Yep.
Or yourself?
You look really hurt.
You're really
I didn't want to make the decision for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him the healing potion that I have from guy who got
Filt.
Filt. From Filt.
R.I.P.
Le
Filt.
Conservaza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody remembers my
Filt.
great names.
Because
You know, in prequel mission, there was a guy named
die
Filt.
in horrible ways.
He was very
Not
mean.
my fault.
We don't want to get
You're
attacked.
the heroes.
He was
wanna
not
get
very
attached to
cool, and he
anybody.
died in a terrible way. Like Alfred Molina.
All right,
Raiders
so
of the
you
Lost
want
Ark.
to roll the heal there?
Yeah, it's 1d4 plus 4?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. That was a 4 plus 4.
Oh, 8.
Yeah.
All right, so Seth feels a lot better. You see the arrow in his shoulder go.
Again, a lethal sandwich. That lethal
lethal
sandwich.
Total lethal sandwich.
It's going to be in medical dictionaries soon.
And yeah,
Lethal
the
sandwich.
blood-stained remains, but the hole seems to have closed up, which is nice for Seth. He kind of stands up and goes, "Thank you."
You need to bring back the portal. You need to get through now.
Yes.
And I want to like join James to create a
Wall of
somewhat
wizards.
effective
Meat shield.
squishy meat
Super
shield.
effective wall of spellcasters.
Very thin fillet meat shield.
Right. Seth does the same kind of movement as before, conjuring the wispy tendrils of silver, and he's still a little weakened and out of sorts, and he falls and he puts the portal on the tabletop.
Oh,
yes.
nicely done.
So there it is. That's his action.
Okay.
That's the best I can do.
Can I use my movement to go through?
Turn's done.
Your turn's done. We're at the top of the round. We're gonna wait on the other side of the portal, people.
Okay.
And we are going to have some
people now.
some
Well,
kobolds
I'm going to step away for
don't understand what's going on at all. All they want is to kill.
Yeah.
So they're gonna run up. Oof. This one's gonna run over here. This one's gonna climb through the window, and we are gonna shoot some arrows at some folks.
Cool. Love it.
Okay.
This
What
one
I do
shoots.
is block arrows.
That is a 17
At me or her?
at you.
That's a hit.
Yeah. Oops, sorry, I keep knocking you over.
I know, man.
I got it.
What do you do?
And that is 1 point of damage.
1 point.
Yeah.
Ha! Ouch.
And then this one's gonna shoot at the lady that conjured fire, and that is a 14.
Oh yeah, that hits.
All right.
Spellcasters.
You gonna shield?
There's
No?
2 points of
No,
damage.
I'm not gonna.
2 points. We can take this.
Yeah, I'll
And
wait.
then
There's
the
so many of
third
them.
one is going to. Oh, that's 18.
At me or her?
That's her.
Well, I guess it hits both
I
of
mean,
us.
yeah, it's good enough
Let's
for
be
either.
real.
Yeah, yeah.
That is 4 points of damage.
Ouch. On you.
On me?
Yeah.
Shield?
No.
Not yet. Gotta save it.
Wow.
Push that luck.
Man.
Push that luck. We got one more here. It's gonna run
Oh.
5, 10, 15, and shoot at
I'll take it.
James.
So the fire doesn't affect them at all.
Oh, I'm sorry. He ran into the fire, didn't he?
Did he? I don't know.
It's,
No,
it's
there's
here,
fire.
right?
Oh,
the
it's
first
right there.
fire was there, and the
Yeah.
second fire is there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it's
They're just shooting beyond. It's burning the bar and it's kind of spreading back here.
Sorry, roll.
Yeah. Oh, that's a 5, so that's a miss.
Miss.
So that one whizzes by your head and kind of sticks in the back wall there.
Great.
All right, so first up is Fahima.
Now, what about Rawl? Is he gonna finally?
Oh, yeah, Rawl.
Get up and do
Rawl
something?
gets up, and thank you for reminding me.
Yeah.
Rawl minding me.
I get it.
He's disoriented. He kind of runs over here behind you guys, huddling, unsure what to do.
All right.
He's looking back at his
Really?
tavern. He's seeing it in flames. He's kind of taking it all in because it caught fire when he was incapacitated, so he doesn't know what to do.
Yeah.
So we have James.
Great. Or for oh no.
No, sorry, James goes before Fahima.
It's me. It's me. All right. Okay. I'm going to look at Fahima.
You can go.
You look okay. All right. I can use my movement to get in the portal. That's all I need. It's not an action to jump up on the table or anything.
I think you could sort of fall into it if you want.
All right, good. So bonus action transferring hex to one of the guys firing at Fahima.
Okay.
And toll the dead on you, because you guys. And one of the kobolds. So toll the dead, wisdom saving throw.
Love it. He's doing like a peace out mic drop.
Yeah, I had like one leg in the portal and going boom.
That's a 4 on his wisdom save.
Yes.
So.
Okay. Man, only 3 points of necrotic damage.
On this guy?
Yeah.
So he, Bell doesn't like it.
Okay.
But he's
and I
not
say
dead.
peace and jump through the portal.
All right. Jump
yeah.
through the portal. And you are
Gone.
This is you, right? Yeah.
Yes.
you're over here. Okay. Fahima.
I'm gonna follow James.
All right.
Jump through.
Jumping through, falling through the table, and there's an amount of time that seems way longer than you thought would be for going through a portal. In fact, it's so long that it's our break.
All right.
Nice.
We will be right back. We're going to take a 15-minute break.
like
we'll be back on the other side of the portal to see what
Falling through a
happens.
portal the whole time.
Thank you, 15.
Wow.
Well. this is interesting, isn't it? Yes, so fear not, adventurers. Our campaign will continue after a brief intermission. Right now, we, that is you and I, shall hang out and chat and enjoy the time that we have together. Now, the question here is or has anyone been left behind? Anyone? Can anyone answer that question? Is the real question here. Yes? No? No? Jeffert? I like your name, by the way. Yes. So, is anyone left behind? And if you can, please name that person. If you do, I may or may not have something special for you. Baroner, very wise. I like you. Perhaps, maybe next time, you can come and be here in the tavern with our friends. Jennifer, let me tell you, I am very, very handsome, but if you're looking at my face, you can tell for yourself. What do I look like? I'm doing well, Wolf. Thank you so much. Is everyone enjoying this time? Are you having fun? Wonderful. What do you all think of Mr. Jeff Kanata, the DM? Quite the actor, yes? Wonderful characters, great voices, and an overall genius as far as I'm concerned. That's why I chose him. I only choose the best. Yes, this is true. Now, one thing you may have noticed, and I don't know how much we discussed this ahead of time, but there are 3 unique digital items that can influence the game. Now, thankfully, we had 2 of our viewers, or should I say adventurers, Moz. Oh, no, I'm sorry, it's 3. Moz, Mavith, and Lethal Sandwich. They all used them. And there are 3 digital items that you can use. The first being granting inspiration. In this case, the player, or players, have the chance to roll 2 20-sided dice, and they can choose the highest of the 2 of them. The second is, if, for instance, there is a problem or one of the characters is running into an issue, you can then send them a beneficial item, a gift. That, of course, is the treasure chest. And finally, and this was Mavith's delivery, should I say, which we haven't yet seen, but believe me, is coming your way. You can send a monster from the dark side, something terrible, and it, I assure you, will test our heroes in combat. So, when we come back from this intermission, I assure you, there will be something large, and if it isn't large, I personally will join and fight. I don't care, because that's what I want to see. Something extreme, something violent, something where people die, damn it. All right, I'm getting a little ahead of myself here. Yes, someone did just cross in front of me. Never do that again, by the way. Very disappointing. See, if I'm going to be here on this, whatever you call this camera picture device, please do not get in my way. No respect. Thank you, Kyle, very much. I appreciate that. All right. The manner, I cannot believe it, really, truly. Am I the big bad? In what way do you mean big bad? I'm not bad at all. I am quite good, as a matter of fact. But thank you, Nappa. What do brains taste like? Well, I couldn't tell you, because I haven't had one for a really long time. I've been on a diet of insects, which don't taste very good. Really, truly. I mean, I need some brains. Does anyone have a bowl of brains by any way? Or chance? It would be great if I could get one. No, I'm not vegan. No, I do normally enjoy brains. I just haven't had a chance to thirst on them, if you will. Monkey brains are the thing. In what way do you mean monkey brains? I don't like them. Oh, loneliness. Thank you so much for those cookies. I would eat those, though unfortunately my mouth wouldn't accept them. So, everyone. Is that Jason? Are you telling me to eat a siren? Does it have brains in it? Or insects? If so, give it this way. And I will chew. Liu's Corner. How do you play without gold? Just be with us here and enjoy. And believe me, everything that you say, each and everything that you say, all of you, is taken into account. Else while I read everything. Of course, one day I might be able to help you play D&D, Wolves, but let me tell you, right now, it's probably not the right time. Yes, Turtle Letters, I enjoy thorns. More importantly, I like the petals of roses. Ah, look at that. A rose. Thank you so much. Mucho appreciato. Will you be the monster to it? You're asking me? Well, listen, if they don't bring one out, I will walk in, and I will cause problems. And perhaps attack them, I don't know. But I will use some sort of device, or my own mind, to perhaps make them weak in the knees. I'm not sure. Hey, Mben. Interesting. So you are offering inspiration to one of our characters, eh? I shall make note of this. They will be informed. Thank you so much, Mben. In fact, I'm so appreciative, I'm going to do this. You are the best. I just typed that. Now, I typed it with my mind, not my hands, because of course my hands are on my throne. So how on earth would they be on a keyboard anywhere typing? I'm not sure. I did. I typed with my feet. Thank you, Nyrate. Beautiful. And by the way, I do want to say as well, we did notice the penguins come in, and we were curious about that simply because it's not cold in that tavern. As a matter of fact, it got quite warm by the end. So warm, in fact, that I'm pretty sure it was burning. Miss Girl Jenny, yes, you are the coolest. That is for darn sure. So, a quick shout out to the Penguin Squad. Now, interestingly enough, there was a number of drinks we could have sent to our friends. We could have given them mead, which of course I believe we gave Lily about 3 or 4. In fact, I believe she got a bit drunk. But no one was given an energy elixir. Perhaps when we come back from our intermission, we shall give our DM an energy elixir. Although he probably doesn't need one, since of course his energy is high, but I sort of want to see him even higher. Yes? Better than Jeebus. I'm not quite sure what Red Bull is, but I have heard of this concoction, tequila. So perhaps we shall put that together with our energy elixir and see what we can do. Thank you, Wolf. Very, very appreciated. The throne is something that I have enjoyed for a very long time, and I've had it molded very specifically to my rear end, which sits lovely in it. I could be here for hours. As a matter of fact, I often am for hours. It's just peachy, or peaches, I should say. Thank you for noticing my eyes. I recently had them checked, and believe me, my eyesight is quite good. Blink twice if you're stuck and need rescuing. Only once, see? 'Cause I'm not stuck. I'm happy here. The crack in the throne, I got a little angry earlier in this week. We call them weeks here, although really they're more like months to you humans. Anyways, weeks, yes. I got a little bit angry. We were doing another dungeon run earlier, and something happened that caused me a little upset. And so I threw something against the throne. Unfortunately, it cracked, but it is so strong. It's made out of a very, very solid rock. It did not break. Cthulhu. No, not Cthulhu. Cogwheel. Why did I venture out from the friendly confines of the Underdark? Well, because I wanted to enjoy some good Dungeons and Dragons. More importantly, a dungeon run. Ah, it's just peaches. Thank you. I will take that rose. And I will use it to nourish my aching, arthritis-ridden hands. I mean, I'll have to make it into some sort of oil concoction first, but rose is very good for that. Yes, Jason, thank you for the penguin. I will be careful with the thorns. Now, is there anything that you, adventurers, I'm speaking with you, is there anything that you saw or heard that frightened you? Don't worry, Jason, I don't like penguins. Jeff's jawline, eh? Critical troll? Interesting. Because it was so sharp and pronounced and beautiful. I do think he is a very handsome man. The tavern fire, the lights. Yes, I was mentioning that earlier to my lowly minion here. Elmo. I don't know why I named him that, but that's his name. Blazing Worm. This is frightening to you, watching me? Well, I wouldn't be surprised. The dust on the table, it's not dust. No, no. Those are pencil eraser and pencil shavings from many, many months of gaming. And ash from my enemies. Yes, thank you, Stars. I know it does, Luxon, and perhaps we can get that done. But for now, let me say, I kind of like it. Because I think it makes it look used, which of course it is, as a table like this shouldn't remain unused. Yes, of course, Wolves, you could be a magician for me, but what would that entail? Ah, Napa. That table was made by a very strong group of dwarves. Because I assure you, I tried to lift it the other day, and it was absolutely mind-bogglingly heavy. And the only people that I know that can lift something like that is a group of dwarves. Elven dwarves, that is. Chris, I know you can lift. Well, I don't know you can lift, but I've heard you can lift. How about that? Ugo could lift it, I agree, Mben. Baron, thank you so much, by the way. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. But believe me, there's still more to come. There's still quite a bit to come. And as a matter of fact, Mavieth's a monster is still on its way. Yes, you can follow me, Turtle Lettuce. However, let me just say this. If you do, then I might follow you back. And that could be dangerous for us both. Chris, the Brit, I don't like moving my hands, and here's why. Listen to me, and listen closely. They are currently arthritic and giving me lots of pain. If someone could hand me maybe a bottle of Advil or something, then perhaps I'd be able to deal with it. But for now, I'm just going to leave them as they are. All right? Thank you. Yes, was it Gandalor? Let me double check. Ah, lethal sandwich. Thank you. Let me just down this. 1 second. All right, hold on. Wonderful, wonderful. All of the ideas are wonderful. Just give me a second as I look through this information here. All right, good. Now, listen. It's come to my attention through my mind-altering abilities and my mind abilities of determining what else is going on outside of this room that something wonderful might be happening, i.e., we may be going back inside the tavern. So, without further ado, I give you Jeffrey Kanata.
I mean, hello.
Thank you, Lord Araban.
That was a long portal that we just.
It
It's very dark.
Time is different in the portal. That was a mere second, but
We're all hundreds of years old now.
Do you prefer Jeffrey?
now
Okay,
I do.
okay, yeah.
Lord Araban says so.
Yeah.
You
Lord,
can understand.
the truth is, Lord Araban and I go way back.
Okay, good to know.
So, the first thing you notice coming through the portal is the smell. Like freshly cut pine,
Oh.
loose dirt, and pollen.
Not as
First
bad as
people through were you two, right? No, first person through was
Oh, yeah.
Civ.
Yeah.
Civ,
With the other half of that body.
Yeah.
what you, Civ and half of Dufo. You also noticed the smell of Dufo. I forgot to add that in there.
Yeah.
Already.
Bisected.
I mean, it's sickly sweet because he's a perfumed man. Behind you, past the portal, tree stumps litter a green field as if a forest had been cleared not long ago. Below your feet, burned patches on the ground seem to be the birthplace of new plants, grass, and other small flower buds. Above you, dark clouds linger. Just ahead seems to be a small area cultivated for growing herbs. Poppies in a small cluster lead your eye down the hill to a clearing below where you can see some tents clustered around a stone campfire. As you get your bearings, a flash lights up the sky. You stand there. You see Dufo.
Not
Just
standing.
Do, maybe. Just half of Dufo. Do. Just his lower half.
Do the do.
Well, actually, that has, yeah. Wait, you guys had to go through first, right, before him?
No, I went
you went
first.
first.
I tried to take
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you went through. Okay.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
came next.
They came next.
Yeah.
You guys see the same things. Taking the smell first. See the thing. As you're standing there, portal closes. Dufo in half.
We're like, no, because we think our friends are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
You gotta step through the moment correctly. You have maybe a full minute of the portal is closed.
Yeah.
Half of a man lies on the ground, gore flowing from his open bottom half.
Viscera.
Yeah. And there are maybe a full minute of you standing there staring at this with no portal on this kind of lovely green plain, just a sea of tree stumps behind you, and a crest down with this kind of a cultivated little garden right around where you are, and then as the hill comes to a landing, there's like some tents and a little campfire down there.
How far from us is the campfire with the tents?
Oh, it's a ways. It's
Okay.
probably, it's probably 100 feet. Well, maybe even more than that. It's 100 yards. It's a ways down.
Okay. Then I am probably with Ugo trying to console Lily as much as possible while stashing maybe in the poppies the half of the dead bodies so as to not further traumatize
Sort
her.
of roll the sort of dead, lolling head and upper torso of Dufo Hims.
Civ,
Yes.
get my silver.
I'm surprised that's coming from you, Ugo.
Well, he has silver. He not use it.
Well, yes, but I was going to give him a moment before I.
Moment, he's
looted
gone
him.
now.
No, it's fine. I think we might be kindred spirits after.
Just be practical.
Yes, of course.
Can
of
I
course.
say something?
Yes.
You okay, Lily?
I'd like to warn you both in song. Look me in the eye, I see you die. Never look a lily in the eye. Look me in the face, it's a big mistake. 'Cause when you see me, your life they take. I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault, Lily.
Lily, you don't do nothing.
It was an accident.
Lily is just really upset.
Just as the song sort of reaches its conclusion and you guys have a little moment of reflection on the song, another portal opens, sort of horizontally, about the height of a table, right next to you.
Uh-oh.
And
Me first.
James
Yeah.
falls through, lands,
Leg
falls
first.
about three, you jumped in, or I thought you
leg.
dove in.
I
hung a leg
kind
in.
of jumped in and pieced out.
Yeah, peaced out. Right. So you kind of
Just kidding. James would not piece out.
That was the check.
crumple to the ground in the 3-foot fall,
Yeah.
beneath the table and kind
Tuck
of
and roll.
And very shortly after that, Fahima also goes through the portal, and it sort of still hangs there in the air, and both of you kind of come out from underneath the portal, and you hear shouting and screaming through the portal, and then very shortly after that, you see Seth's arm come through, and then get yanked back, and then his face and head come through.
I try to grab him.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab it.
Yeah, come on.
Yank, for
All right.
sure.
So
I cover my eyes.
both of you are trying to grab him?
Yes.
Okay. So let's roll strength checks, and with advantage, somebody.
I'll take advantage.
You take
Yeah,
it, please.
For sure, take the advantage.
Ooh, yeah, okay, great.
It's a 12 for me.
That would be, is it athletics or strength?
You would.
Proficiency or no proficiency?
Strength, probably.
It would be strength, I think.
Okay,
but
great. So 17.
17. Yeah, that's plenty. You grab a hold of him and you start pulling, and you can tell that something is pulling him back on the other side.
Yeah.
And you get him about halfway out, and you see a gnarled clawed
I'm
hand.
looking in his eyes.
Lily,
Like,
close
concentrate.
eyes.
Concentrate.
He's got fear. Please,
Come
please.
on.
I'll shoot a firebolt.
Get
through it.
Torvald! Get Torvald! Please get to that! And he gets pulled back, and you keep pulling back and forth, and you see other hands grab him. You know, honestly, guys, I was gonna let him come through without a monster, but old Mavith wanted to add a monster to the mix on the other side. So let's do another strength check to see if we can get him all the way through.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's cocked. Okay.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
All right.
13 for me.
That's a 14 for me.
Yeah, that's not gonna get it done. Poor Seth is pulled back, his arms and head at the edge of the portal, and he said, I don't know if I can keep it going much. Torvald, get to Torvald!
Does he get
Another
chopped?
casualty of the portal. Seth's head and 2 arms
Oh man.
land with a thump at the bottom of the portal.
Lily opens when she says Lily and looks right in his eyes.
His head rolls and his big dangling earrings that you just saw him kind of roll on the field as well.
Oh no.
James pukes.
Don't blame me. Blame Mavith.
Mavi,
wanted Seth to live.
you're disgusting.
I throw up. Yeah.
I'll go curse name.
All right,
Oh my God.
So, the portal has closed. You see viscera of varying sizes and degrees in front of you. You've got the head of Seth and these 2 forearms and half of. Although you've rolled Dario him.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm gonna be, if I may, I'd like to stash his body. I'm obviously going to pick it clean, but that's neither here nor there. And then I'm going to take a sack and hopefully using my body to kind of block their view, put the body parts into the sack.
So you've stashed Dufo in the
poppies.
In the poppies.
Yes.
There's kind of poetic beauty to that. Dufo, he died how he lived.
Maybe I'll take a poppy and like stick it behind his ear or something.
And you have a bag that you've put 2
sack,
arms and a
yeah,
head in. Okay.
yeah.
Are you keeping this with you?
Well, I mean, we're gonna need evidence when we run across, his master to prove,
point.
and say, look, it's an accident, blah blah blah. So yeah, I might eventually discard.
Sure. You've
parts
got
of
it with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because when it starts stinking and what have you, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And the arms.
But I'm also doing that so as to protect them from the carnage as much as possible.
Oh, I'll help. I'll cast prestidigitation and sort of clean what I can,
Oh, all right.
so that it's less gory.
Very clean severed head.
Yeah.
It is the cleanest severed head anyone has ever seen.
Hair's all cloth.
This is not what I usually use the spell for.
No, it's good. I'll probably ask you to do that again at some point when it starts to stink. Although, stink, and then I go back to the body, and I'm gonna start taking the perfume off of the body.
Right. You open his coat jacket, and there's several little tinctures of various sizes and shapes.
Right.
You're gonna pocket those.
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
Seth.
big time. Yes,
Silver.
yes, of course. I'll go back and.
Yeah.
During this, Lily's
did
gone
that-
down to his body and is playing flute over him.
Yeah, you find a sack of coins.
Oh, nice.
You find 15 gold pieces.
Oh, okay.
And
And you only gave him 10 silver, right?
I'll go no count. So 10 gold. Yeah, 10 gold.
Should we do something? I've heard of party gold before, of where a group of travelers are together and they're sort of a banker.
Mm-hmm.
Should we do that?
Yes, I will volunteer to be the banker.
Are you good with money then?
I'm very good with money.
Okay, perfect.
Very good at counting as well.
Insight check. 13.
against, I would say, against your deception.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at deceiving, so let's hope I can actually roll well for once. No. I'm just bombing today. 9.
Yeah, you can tell that Civ is putting you on.
Fahima, maybe you should be the one who minds the money.
Why? He said that he's really good with money.
Yeah, Sev's good with money things.
Very,
He
very.
seems to be always the first one to find it.
We have bigger fish to fry, so I'm
You have
fine with it
fish?
for now. No, it's a metaphor. We'll get to metaphors later, Rago. Jeff, I'm...
To make him feel better, I'll show him how much money was in the purse.
So, yeah, 20 gold, or yeah, what did I say, 20 gold pieces,
Yeah, and
10 silver
and the 10
pieces
silver.
from Argo.
Got
I
it.
have silver now.
Yes, of
Thank
course.
I'm gonna pull out the magic item.
Right.
Is it glowing? Is it different at all? It seems...
No, it is pulsating with a magic energy. There's an arcane
Right.
aura around it, but it's not doing anything differently than it has done since you've seen it.
I'm showing everyone, and I'm like, I get the sense that those kobolds knew where this was.
Oh yes.
I learned a spell. That could possibly help us.
Okay.
Where is it? Can I take 11 minutes and cast Identify?
Sure. I mean, if everybody wants to wait for you for 11 minutes.
I'm gonna
have 10
just
minutes?
You do your thing. I'm gonna find out where we are.
Yeah, yeah. And
Lily, are you gonna be okay?
just survival instincts and skills, and just checking the general area. Things like, do I have to worry about it being cold?
Well, he did say dark clouds too. So.
Yeah,
I don't-
so I'm trying to get a general idea of the biome of the area and
Sure.
whether this storm is something we have to.
Yeah, you're not uncomfortably cold.
Cool.
It doesn't even, you're not even sure if those are rain clouds.
Okay.
They seem like dark clouds.
Okay.
And
Or
but sort of,
meteorologist.
yeah.
Hey, I've seen rain before.
This was once, as far as biomes go, this was clearly a forest at one point.
Right.
It is not anymore. It's been
Like
cut down.
footsteps, animals running around, kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big glade now. It's a big cut down, and the soil has been churned up.
Okay.
There's clearly activity here, but it's been long enough that things have been planted. And as I said, there's literally a little garden of herbs that looks like an intelligent creature has tended it. Yes.
Okay. Think someone live here.
Yes, there's tents down.
Oh, I didn't see
Yes.
those before.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh.
You were saying?
There's actually a material component of a pearl worth 100 gold pieces for this spell.
I think you would have.
I have 100 gold pieces, but I don't have a pearl.
Right.
So we need to find that.
She has 100 gold pieces.
You didn't
wasted
hear
our
that.
I'm sorry.
During all this, Lily's just making a little grave site where his body is. And,
Unfortunately, I need a pearl.
Okay.
Anybody have a pearl?
No,
An
sadly.
No.
expensive pearl?
No.
Not on me, no.
All right, then. Maybe someone in the tents does.
Okay. I tuck the crystal away and put it back in my cloak. All right, well,
Are you
let's
okay?
I'm gonna be all right.
Okay.
Just need a minute.
let's get a move on.
Well, she needs a minute.
No, I just meant emotionally.
Oh, God.
Physically, I'm great.
Okay.
We don't know if those people are going to be hostile or not.
True.
This is very true.
It might
It
be.
is where Suth. I mean, we can assume maybe Torvald the Timid lives down there, but
would
it
hope
could be
so.
wrong.
He did say, find Torvald.
He was in quite a panic, but yeah, I mean, he seemed to know what he was doing.
Would you like me to go down there and investigate and then come back?
I can come with you if you like, but certainly, if you want to be stealthy about it.
Should we all go together?
I don't know if they're going to like you or not.
I'm stealthy.
Can we see? Is there any are we in an open? Is it fully open, or is there any place for us to kind of go?
No, it's like a big open glade. You're on a sort of a hilltop that goes down, and there's a little campsite down there.
How many tents?
3 or 4. Kind of eyeing it. There's a campfire.
Any insignias?
No insignias.
Cool.
Well, I know I'm not in any state to make any decisions, but it seems like he wouldn't have brought us through a portal to a dangerous place. Yeah?
Right, but
I had my doubts about the child at the start, but he did seem to know what he was doing.
yeah, all right. Well, we can go. It's just that they don't know us.
True.
So they may view us as a threat. That's all I'm saying.
Well, lucky that we have his mentee's head in a bag.
That doesn't sound good.
No, it doesn't.
Listen, all of you, we are strong adventurers, and we just took down a lot of kobolds. I think we can take on any kind of enemy that's in those tents.
All I have to do is look at him.
Exactly.
We didn't really take them down. Never mind.
Lily,
They're very, yeah.
I named Maul after you.
Thanks, Ugo. Lily starts crying again.
No, it's Lily.
I'll go. Let's consider that. I'm not sure a weapon of death maybe is the best thing for
Lily very strong.
She is.
She very smart.
And your mole is smart?
Yeah, break brain.
Okay, I see the wisdom in that. All right.
Yes.
I wouldn't.
We'll revisit that.
I wouldn't try to argue with him.
And no, let's just go down to the camp. Come on.
Fine, fine, all right. Maybe Uggo, if you don't mind,
What?
standing behind us, so that you're not the first thing they see.
Oh.
That's fine.
Why?
You should protect James because he has the valuable item.
Okay.
Stand next to me.
Yeah, I got you.
him.
You're
Yeah.
fine.
Stand in the back.
Fatima, do you need a healing potion?
Oh.
Yeah, don't you have arrows
You
sticking
got a
out
little
of
bit.
I'm fine.
15-minute fall through the portal, you forgot.
I have 2. I'd be happy to give you one.
I would love one, thank you.
I toss it over.
All right.
Should I roll for the healing potion?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna use you. You're a good boy. You're a bad boy. Oh, it's only 5.
All right. 5 plus healing.
Yeah.
So what are we doing? We're all heading together?
I'll go in front with James. We will walk down the hill slowly, with no threatening.
Saunter down the hill as a merry group.
Yes.
It's sort of like a...
With a head in a sack.
head and 2 arms in a sack.
Yeah, I lean
it
over and I'm
smells
like,
fine.
maybe it goes without saying, but let's hold on to the head in the sack. Let's not have it be our first option as far as introductions are concerned.
Don't lead with the head.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Wait.
Lily, why don't you come up here with us?
Okay.
She's charming, I think, you know. Yeah,
Thank you.
of course.
So you
feeling
make your
better.
way down the little hill and you see a little campfire with stone around it. It's not actively going, but clearly where campfires are. You see a cluster of smallish tents and then a larger tent on the left. 2 or 3 tents. Well, it's 3, not 2 or 3. It's 3. And they're
Which is it?
Yeah, they're sort of
Uggo
open.
can
You can
count
kind of
it.
see. You can see inside, and there's all manner of sort of boxes and books and things. It doesn't look like, at least the 2 tents that you can see inside, it doesn't look like they're tents for living. They're not tents for sleeping in. They look like work tents or like a makeshift laboratory or a place where you might mix things or read things or do experiments.
Jeff, the fire pit. Survival, has it been used in the last day?
Sure, roll it.
16.
Yeah, it has been used in the last day, for sure.
Yeah.
Fire pit used today.
It's early evening.
Yes, there's still light, but it is the sun is setting.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hail! Anyone there?
Is this the home of Torvald the Timid?
Torvald the Timid, and head peeks out. Torvald the Timid. What an insulting name. Torvald the Timid, indeed. He closes the.
Sir, is that you?
Yeah, you saw a human face. Yeah, with a white beard peek out.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. We were sent by Seth.
Tough. Yeah. He opens the thing and he strides out. And when he does, you see a tall, gray man with an immaculately well-kept beard, wearing a long, white, high-collared waistcoat underneath a draping cream-colored sash. And adorning the neck of that waistcoat is a circular golden symbol that looks like arches over a teardrop shape.
Jeff, I'm going to use my invocation Eldritch Sight to kind of casually cast Detect Magic. Does he light up like a Christmas tree?
Yes.
Copy. Anything else going on behind him, magic-wise?
Harold, I see what you're doing.
Huh.
Well done, mate. Well done.
Thank you. We meant no offense at the name Timid. It was the name, it was given. Nothing in the bag. There is nothing in the bag.
What? He's in the bag.
Right?
I prefer Torvald the Wise.
It's a much better
Torvald the
name.
Prudent, perhaps.
I'll make a note in my
Torvald the
field book.
Circumspect.
What does it mean? Circumspect.
It's all right.
It means timid.
I don't know what that means either.
I'm afraid
You're
we.
the group that that Seth went to see, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm afraid we have some unfortunate news.
I'll tell him.
I just did.
No.
What?
No,
let
I'll
Lily
go.
do the talking.
Yeah.
He came to us and he was very kind, and we didn't trust him at first, but then we did, and then the inn we were in was attacked by all these kobolds, and we tried to save him. We tried to bring him back through the portal, but he didn't make it. He got grabbed, and he tried, and we tried to pull him through. We did, Torval. We didn't mean to hurt him. I didn't mean to hurt him.
You didn't hurt him at all.
Child, I'm sure you did your best.
The-
Fear not.
the-
Seth was a good boy, and he knew the dangers of our mission here.
Thank you, Torval.
The important part is he saved our lives.
He did.
Are you still in possession of the item?
Yes.
Yes.
That's very good.
What did he tell you? What do you know about it? Have you heard anything?
Not much, simply a description. Do you have it on your person? May I see it?
I look around, I make eye contact.
You give him.
Is there signs of anybody else here besides him?
No. Not that you've seen now. You can roll perception if you'd like to.
Yeah,
I
peer
would
around.
love to. More rolling.
Rough.
I can't even see
What is it?
into my nose.
There's
Four.
no person in your nose. Oh yeah.
Lucky
You're-
four.
There might
Yeah,
be
you're
a
transfixed by this man. He
It's very shiny clothing.
yeah, he's very clean, much cleaner than it seems like somebody that's camping out in the woods
Right.
would be. And you're transfixed by him. You have the notion to maybe look around, but you kind of can't take your eyes off him. So you don't see much else.
Okay.
Torval, what are you going to do with it?
Well, we are going to determine whether it is evil. And should we determine it is, we must remove it from this world.
Yes. Give to him.
Seems fair.
It seems wise. All right. You have to pardon our hesitation. You know, apparently 30 kobolds just burnt down a tavern looking for this. So I
Where
produce
did
it.
you find this?
There was an abandoned dragon's lair north of Kippleton that we were led to by a foolish man who is no longer alive.
Hey, where are we?
That's a very good question.
It is.
We are much farther north than where you began. All will become clear soon.
All right, so
There's
I'm
no-
holding it out.
Seth and I take it.
Okay.
Do you want the?
I can remove this item from its crystal prison.
Do we think it's being,
Son,
you know, like, is the power being lessened by the fact that it's stuck in the crystal?
an astute observation. Yes, I believe so.
Whatever power it is giving off was enough to attract an entire army of kobolds, as we said. So there must be something going on with it.
Yes, I can't quite make it out. This is powerful magic indeed. I don't know if it's evil. I don't know if it's good. But I do know it is powerful.
Can I still have detect magic running. Can I tell what school of magic it's giving off?
No. Whatever this crystal
Yeah.
is somehow dampening what's ever happening in it, and it's muddying any kind of reading you can get on it. Even for Torvald, that seems to be the case.
Is it actually cracked just like that? Where there's a
sort
little
of
piece
peeking
exposed?
through, yeah. Not quite sure what it is.
Super fancy guys.
So you know Smash with Hammer Breakout?
You're welcome to try, large one.
Yeah.
You might damage the item underneath.
You might damage your hammer.
Nope.
Not Lily.
No hurt, Lily.
I sense that all of you have acted nobly thus far. You
Doesn't really feel like it at the moment.
spoke of Sath, attempting to save him. I must tell you, there are large changes in this world afoot. Big things are happening, and myself and my organization are attempting to gain a handle on this.
What organization would that be?
I belong to the Natural Order.
Have I heard of this?
Have any of us heard of this?
You definitely recognize the symbol on his collar.
Gold? Kind of.
With
The
arches
two,
and a
two arches and a
Copy.
teardrop, yeah.
Like McDonald's arches? trying to draw this.
No, there's
Like
little
chicken
nauseating
nuggets?
to me. No, they're not.
Some chicken nuggies marches over a
They're
nugget.
sort of
Inside joke, inside joke.
there's sort of nested arches. A smaller one, a larger one, and then a teardrop.
Like a
symbol.
rainbow, kind of.
Yeah, a little bit like a rainbow. More like an upside down U, and another upside down U, and another upside down U.
Okay.
All within each other.
Correct.
And then the teardrop at the bottom.
Teardrop nested in the smallest U.
Right.
All right.
And it's golden and emblazoned on his collar.
James notices it, but I'm not saying anything yet.
Sure.
Is he the only one who recognizes the name of the natural order?
I don't know. Do you recognize it?
Do you want me to roll for it?
No, you
Can
don't
I?
recognize it.
I think there's some backstories.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Don't know what you're talking about.
There are large things happening in this world now. The peace we all enjoy is, I fear, at an end.
Well, my father believed that the wardens were protecting us.
The wardens, yes. Will you help me? Will you continue the work that Seth and I began here? I cannot do it alone, especially now that I have this. I must study it. I need you, all of you, to go that direction. We've been stationed here looking, investigating, I should say, something I fear will change everything. Now, if you go through those trees there and down as far as you can walk, I assure you'll see it. Investigate. There is a structure there, a structure that should not be there. I need all of you. Please, assist me. Assist the natural order. Investigate that structure. Come back to me and tell me what you find there.
What guarantees have we?
Guarantees of what, young?
That what we're doing is worthwhile, that you know what the hell you're doing with that artifact,
I think we should
that you're not sending us to our death.
I suppose you'll need to trust me.
Well, I think we should know, certainly, what the natural order is.
She has a
What
point.
do you think the natural order of the world is supposed to be?
Balance.
Balance of what?
Good and evil.
Oh.
But I
We have
think
maintained
just was
balance.
excited.
We've maintained balance for generations. The natural order has worked in secret to investigate anomalies all over Iron. And we've maintained a balance that we are quite proud of for quite a while. Now, that balance is threatened. As you said, the wardens. I fear the wardens have been disappearing.
Say what?
The wardens that protect us all and have done for generations, I fear they are leaving us. They are gone. They are captured, perhaps. I don't know. We must find them. We must investigate every angle. If we don't have the wardens, and if we don't have balance, I fear the scales will tip in the wrong direction. In the direction of evil and malice and strife over this entire land.
Who or what are we going to be going up against? I think you could at least tell us that.
I don't know.
This structure you're sending us to, you said it doesn't seem as if it should be there.
No.
What do you want us to do there exactly?
Investigate it. As far as I know, there are no residents save creatures that have been drawn to it. It is, you'll know it when you see it, believe me. I need to know what is inside. I fear, I think it is a lodestar of old.
a lodestar?
A lodestar.
Lode?
Yes.
Lodestar of old? And what is a lodestar of old?
Yeah, have I heard of that?
I think you, more than any, should know.
What is he talking about?
Are you not Genasi?
What?
What is that?
What's a genasi?
Yeah, what's a genasi?
Oh.
Yes. I'm sorry, child. Never you mind.
What?
Whoa, ho. Uggo not smart, but let's not try to put one over Uggo eye, okay? What's she?
Well, seems we're sort of in the middle of a field in the middle of nowhere. So, a genasi is, have you heard of a Freety or a Merid or any kind of genie?
Heard that word.
Genie?
Yep.
Yes.
So there's fire genies, and I guess I'm part
Are you a genie?
fire genie?
Fascinating.
Why don't you
Human?
just wish this all away then,
Yeah.
you're part genie?
Oh, would that I could. It's one of my goals.
You should be proud that you're a fire genie.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank
My
you.
grandma always says, be proud of where you're from.
But you look human.
Well, my dad raised me to look mostly human because I guess he didn't want the townsfolk to know. I'm not really sure why.
You do seem to have a way with fire, though, we've noticed.
Child, I'm sorry to have ruined your secret.
It's all right. I suppose it's going to come out sooner or later. I suppose I trust these folks
I
with
just
my
wanna
life.
know.
Well,
I like her.
he's an orc, so
Right, I mean, like, come on.
we're awfully accepting.
Yeah, it seems that way. So
Oh, that's why hair on fire. Oh.
I'll go
It all
ahead.
dawns on Argo. His heart grew 3 sizes that day.
10 minutes later, his mind is still blown.
So Torvald, you wanted to go. Oh,
Uh-oh.
Torvald,
Drink, buddy.
you've been.
Torvald needs his beverages. Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you, Chad.
Cheers.
So what about me being a genasi makes me know what a lodestar of old is?
I thought the magics, the sky children. Are you not?
I've heard of the Sky Children. My dad's told me stories.
Yes. The sky children built the lodestars. All of this is
For what purpose, if you don't mind my asking?
beacons in the sky
Okay.
for all manner of creature, good creatures.
So it's bad that it's on the ground then?
Yes,
Should it be in the sky?
very bad.
And why can't you go near it?
Well, Seth and I had plans, but unfortunately I'm needed here, especially with this. And I'll be honest, I'm being prudent.
So you want us to go risk
Circumspect.
our necks?
Thank you, Argo.
Yeah.
How far away is it?
You learn fast.
Yeah.
It's not far. It'll take you maybe a half hour. And time is of the essence. Although, if you would like to sleep here, I can offer you shelter, and you can set out in the morning.
Yeah.
What
I'll
about
go-
those? And I point up at the dark clouds.
I fear those portend very bad things.
So how much time do we have?
Time is of the essence. If you want to go out this evening,
I wouldn't mind a short rest.
Right.
it may be
how much
wise to go
sunlight?
with us at dawn.
At dawn?
Sometimes I'm told darker things are less likely to come out in the day.
That
It
sounds
is-
ominous.
It is your choice. I would assume having light to make your way might be easier, but you are free to make your choice.
Well, a short rest is okay.
A short rest, or we could take a long rest, go at it full strength in the morning.
I think that's a better idea.
What time
Probably.
of day is it right now?
Dusk.
Oh, so it's almost. Yeah, there's no way we'd make it there.
We could have a bonfire!
Oh, I'm great at making bonfires.
Oh,
It's one of my
I
specialties
don't
of
mean
bingo.
to burst your bubbles, but I don't want to draw a horde of kobolds down on top of us.
Get a bonfire!
It sounds like we're miles and miles away from where those kobolds were.
All right. Don't say I didn't warn you.
No.
Kobolds everywhere.
Oh, is fire safe?
Yes. We've used this camp, and it has been quite safe thus far.
Great. Do you have any fish and do you have any beer?
Oh, I like beer.
No and no.
Okay,
I
wine
appreciate-
and chips.
I can offer,
Chips.
I cast summon corn chips.
I can offer you skins of water and sustenance, but I'm afraid it's not fancy. We've been here not long, but
Okay.
we have not set up a full camp. Will retire to my quarters, and you're free to do as you please in the tents you see before you. I just ask you do not take anything. And he closes the thing with the item. And you see sort of, you hear a clanking and a bashing of things, and he's sort of like at work in there, doing something.
And there's 2 more tents, right?
There's 3 more tents, right? I said 3. Yeah.
Yes,
3
we did.
total. But he just went into one.
No, there was 3 small tents and a 4th larger tent.
And he's in the large tent.
Correct.
I see. I am going to take out the sack
Yeah.
and gently place it in front of his tent.
Maybe we should bury.
We can, but I wanted to allow him to
Mourn.
say goodbye before we take care of such
They
a
do
thing.
say that's
And or trip over it as
I
he
don't know.
walks out in the morning.
That doesn't. Okay.
They do say it's an important part of the mourning process.
I see that, but maybe we should at least tell him first that it's in there. Let's not have him surprised.
Maybe leave a
fine.
note and then place the bag somewhere where the note corresponds to, like a bad treasure hunt.
There's a severed head
If that's what you want, if that's what you want to do, Lily, by all means.
I'm just
I
trying.
appreciate your playful nature, but maybe it's misplaced
Well,
in
what
this
do you
instance.
think we should do?
I don't know. Maybe tell him.
Oh, maybe you can make an illusion of the rest of his body.
He
just so
already
he doesn't.
knows.
Or maybe we can
Sure,
bury
he
it.
can hear
That's
what
right.
we're saying.
Probably would be
It's a
normal.
tent.
Why not we just honor ancestors and bury?
We could bury it.
I could set
Fine,
it on fire.
fine. I don't care. I just
that's
thought
another
maybe
way.
We
he
could
would want to
plan it.
say goodbye before we buried the body. Or what's
Torvald,
left of the body.
there's a body out here for you.
Not a full body.
Torvald pops his head out. I'm working.
Okay.
What do you need?
Seth.
There is the remain. Oh, yeah, that.
And Torvald opens the sack and looks into it.
It was very unfortunate.
We tried to clean him up a little bit.
We
And
just
he
wanted to.
reaches in and he plucks out the ostentatious earring.
The dangly
that-
80s
yeah.
earring.
Yeah, that
It's a bold choice.
Seth was wearing, and he says, if any of you would like to take this, you can communicate with me through it. Seth used it. We have. Yes?
He's the party banker.
I'm cleaning it off.
Thank you. And he looks in, just the head and arms then.
Unfortunately, yes.
They got the other.
The portal, closed at an inopportune time.
Oh, also, man up in Poppy Hill.
Yeah, that was.
Torvald looks behind him up at
We
the
buried another
Bobby Hill.
body of another
Just hide in Poppy.
part of a body. Yes.
I buried it pretty good.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I've got dirt on him.
In my herb garden.
Well, he was a perfumist. We thought it was fitting.
It was away from the yeah.
Yes.
Torvald just like closes the flap.
And I'm done.
Anybody?
All right, I'm gonna
Can't get good
I'm gonna
help these
start a
days.
fire.
Thank you.
Oh, I can just throw it.
Lily's like rubbing sticks together right as you do that.
And I'll just like, as to not like offend her, I'll just like do like a little tiny flame to help her out, like a super nice way.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
Make a fire.
I go.
Yeah.
I had an idea.
Okay.
Something we could do around the bonfire.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, and I pull out a little tiny notebook. I was thinking that every day when you learn a new word,
Yeah.
maybe we can write it down in this notebook and you can keep track of it. So by the end, you have your own little dictionary, which means a book full of words.
You already learned a word.
I learned 2 today.
Here,
This is circumspect.
circumspect.
Yeah.
So Ugo, write in your character sheet that you have an orctionary.
Boom. There it is.
Yes.
Every night before
Orctionary.
we go to bed, we'll write down the new word.
Okay.
I sit next to Civ.
Yes?
Do we trust this man?
No, not at all. Not even remotely.
I know that.
Are we about to risk our lives and give him this incredibly valuable magical item?
We don't have to. I could sneak in and steal it in the middle of the night. We're whispering this.
Oh, come on.
Yes.
Sorry, buddy.
I know, I'm like, I want to say
Yeah.
something.
Okay.
why don't we wait? I'll investigate these 3 other little tents, see what I can see, and if there's anything that's suspect, I'll come back and tell you. And I promise I will not steal anything.
Yeah, don't steal anything, but he seems very powerful. I mean, he's very astute, and I definitely sensed a strong magical power coming off him, but...
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, we could go to this place that he's sending us to tomorrow, and he could whisk away into the night with our magical stone, and what are we left with?
Nothing. I think you and I are of a similar mind.
Okay. Yeah, if you like. Check out the... I'll keep an eye, but check him out.
Thank you. The code word will be thistle.
Certainly.
Thank you.
And if I know you don't like it, I'll talk inside your mind if I see something. Just to be quiet.
So what are you doing? You're going to one of the other tents?
Yes.
So the 3 of you are sitting around the campfire, and
I join.
I mean, I'm not going to make it obvious. I'm going to stand up and act like I'm going to be keeping watch or something, and then duck in.
I join the other 3, but I've kind of got one eye on Torvald's tent.
Okay, and you're going to...
I just want to search all the tents. I want to see what he's got, if there's anything written down, or if there's, weird, strange, relics or artifacts or whatever he may have in their supplies.
Right. What languages do you speak?
Common, Thief, and Orc, actually.
So you go into the tents, you see lots of books and texts, all written in a language you don't comprehend.
Right.
And you see all kinds of strange implements that you're not familiar with, nothing you've run across in your boxes, like crates. Looks like things have been brought in. You don't see money anywhere, but there's sacks of food. It looks like somebody was going to be here a while. And then in one of the tents looks like it was Suth's living quarters. There's a picture of Suth
with his mom.
with his
and his earring. His mom and his earring.
Yeah.
We love you.
Yeah. Yellow garb and having his arm around someone. Head fully intact.
Oh man.
Arms doing what arms
looking.
I'm just gonna take the picture and flip it
down. I love it. So yeah, you're seeing.
So there's no paraphernalia.
What do you mean by paraphernalia?
Like anything. I mean, I've grown up on the streets.
Right.
I've seen some stuff.
Right.
So I'm thinking,
Yeah, you're not finding any,
nothing bloody, no remains, no.
No, it's a remarkably
bones.
clean site.
Okay.
It's even in the tents are very tidy. Suth's is not.
Right.
Suth's is it's been lived in. But the other 2 are quite well kept and neat and tidy, fastidiously well kept.
Okay.
It looks like a wizard who has made camp to do some work. He's here to get some stuff done.
Hence the books and what have you.
Correct.
Okay. I will try to remember, let's say, one of the symbols on the front of one of the books.
Okay.
And then I'll sneak back out and beeline it back over to James.
Right.
I don't know how much time that takes to...
Yeah, I mean, I think you were gone 10 minutes at max, right? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna sit down next to you, and while I'm talking to you, I'm going to draw in the dirt with my foot or tail or what have you.
I love that.
I'll draw the symbol that's on the front of the book, and I'll say, I didn't find anything odd, but I did find quite a lot of, I'm assuming, arcane material. He's got quite a collection, which is why I could see him not wanting us to take it. I also found Suth's room, and it appears he has family members that have survived him.
That's very sad. I look down at the symbol. What is it?
It looks to you like you're not sure, it's one character.
Okay.
But it looks like a character perhaps from Celestial? What language Celestial?
I do read Celestial.
Yeah.
So it's a letter in Celestial. Got it.
And I tell you, it was on the front of one of the bigger books.
Okay. Good to know.
And that's in that one over there.
I think you're probably right. This is a language of the divine. So, yeah.
So does that mean he's good?
It doesn't
mean anything.
Not one way or the other, but
Well,
that in itself. But
I didn't find any paraphernalia. I didn't find any drugs or blood or, you know, the usual evil stuff.
bad guy stuff.
You know.
Right. I stand up and
Was no sign that said bad guy, bad guy tent.
I excuse myself. I excuse myself from the others and I go over to that tent.
He's definitely not a necromancer.
Meanwhile, I'm telling Ugo and Fatima, if you close your eyes when you're eating rations, you can pretend like they're anything you want. Oh, let me help you. Try. I'm gonna say this is a big, delicious piece of cake.
I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation and make it taste like cake.
What?
Ooh!
Okay, I'll go
My
try it out.
imagination's better than I even thought.
Oh, I'll go make taste like mushroom. Oh, that's good mushroom. You know good things. Oh,
Wow.
I love mushrooms.
So, James, you have wandered over to the tent?
Yeah, I pull
Yeah.
the flap back and see all the books, and I get very quietly excited.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, many of these are texts that you would be familiar with. You would have seen before at Nightstone Abbey.
Are they in various languages, or are they all celestial?
Various languages.
Yeah.
There are very, very rare books that you are aware of, and there are more common things. There's a lot about magic and history, a lot that that dates back before the Ariate Age, to the Ariate Age, before the War of Ideas. So it's it's dense and there's a lot to it.
Is there a theme to the books?
I don't think you'd be able to discern that.
General knowledge.
Yeah, it's like
Casting
a
a
guy
wide-
brought part of his library to the woods with him.
Must be nice. Okay.
So maybe you guys bed down at this point.
Well, shouldn't one of us keep watch?
I'll keep first watch.
Very
What
well.
are the shifts?
Just a few hours, and whoever likes to go next, I can wake you.
All right.
I'll go next.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll wake you in 3 hours or so.
Okay.
Okay?
I suppose I can take the last watch
Great.
if we need it.
I'll go after Ugo.
Okay.
Maybe you and I can do watch together.
Oh, I love that.
Okay, great.
So should I keep watch with Ugo, or
Yes.
Sounds
I'll
good.
go like Seb.
Sounds good.
we continue our conversation about your history?
Yes. I tell you of great songs and meat and fighting.
We'll just have to keep it down so we don't wake them up.
Okay.
But you all, yeah.
You bring
I'll-
Whisper?
Of course.
Yeah, I like Mr. Whisper.
Actually, that's a good point. I'm going to make sure that Whisper made it
Yeah.
and pull him out real quick.
He's like,
Because he went through the portal
quite
too.
a day for Whisper.
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose you have Digit to keep you company.
Yes. Digit and I cast Mage Hand, and the shadowy purple-black hand comes out
Yeah,
again.
like the disembodied spiritual spectral hand like crawls up out of your body and
That is
appears and just
weird.
hovers there.
And I make Digit wave hello.
That's
Hi,
lovely.
Digit.
Yes. I still can't quite believe it has a name now, but yes. Great.
All right. Would everyone like a bedtime song?
Yes.
Sure.
Around the campfire, it's perfect.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. There's a man in the poppy. Go to sleep. Go to bed. We will all rest our heads. Good night, everyone.
That was
Night, Lily.
lovely, except for that one. Never mind.
Great.
All right, so
I wait till they're all asleep,
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
and I go up to Torvald's tent. Is there still noise going on?
Yeah, he's working through the night.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be quiet, but I so as not to wake them. But I open the flap to his tent.
Okay. You see him sort of, huddled around this thing, turning and looking at a book, furiously spinning pages, reading, feverishly working and concentrating. He doesn't even quite notice that you have entered.
I tap him on the shoulder. I'm not, and I put my hands up. I mean no harm.
James,
Forgive me.
Have you been able
the
to find out?
accommodations not to your liking?
No, they're fine, thank you. Have you been able to discern anything yet?
No, this will take me quite a while, I fear.
This natural order, do you take on new members? I knew someone. And I've seen that symbol before. And I have not seen that man in a few weeks.
Yes, we do.
He was someone very important to me.
The natural order is actively recruiting all the time. All the best and the brightest. A wizard, I take it?
Emil Fesh
Fesh.
from Turles.
That does sound familiar. I have not met Fesh.
He's older. He was
Possible.
basically my father.
Then he must have been a good man if he was recruited by the order.
I hope so. Is there any way? So you've never heard of him? You
say he's a new recruit?
I seemed new. I did not notice this symbol before a few weeks ago. And then he disappeared, and then I left, and then we've been separated. So I would like to get word to him if that's possible.
Well, I tell you, James, it would make me very happy to connect you with the order and connect you with Fesh should I be able to. If we manage this quest before us, I suspect we'll have more opportunity to connect with the order. I have my own connection with multiple members of the order who are working on various tendrils of this very pressing matter. So Fesh may be one of them.
Okay.
I could reach out and see if I can find anything about Fesh, Herman Fesh.
Yes.
Yes.
That would ease my mind a bit. I'm not the type to trust easily, so going off and risking our lives for someone we just met and handing over seemingly a very powerful object to some dude with a beard.
You have to admit it is well-groomed.
All right. I'm trusting you.
I will honor that trust, James. Never forget, I'm trusting you too.
Yes.
Good night, James.
I'll leave you to it. I go back out to the fire and wait for the rest of my watch.
And an uneventful evening passes. You each pass off your watch and get some actual rest, heal up, and regain the use of all your spell slots. And
Hooray.
at dawn, you waken. Some of you shared a tent. It's only 3 tents.
Yeah, Uggo and I can.
Right.
Yeah.
You kind of bleary-eyed wake up, ready, see each other. As you walk out of the tents, you see Torvald standing there.
I trust you all are well rested.
Yes, thank you.
Yes. Good morning.
Did you discover anything? What is it?
I have some disturbing news. It is even more powerful than I thought. I will not be able to do this alone. I cannot take away from this mission, so it is more vital than ever that we discover what is happening with the Lodestar. Can you please hurry? Find out what you can. Return to me as quickly as possible. I fear this is the beginning of something. A dragon with this item worries me.
Understood. I make eye contact with Civ and I give him a nod.
I look down at the stone and just imagine how much money it's worth. Thoughts of,
Lily's
wine
breaking up
and
pieces
women
of
and
rations to give everyone for morning.
having a throne.
Breakfast is the most important
The
meal of the
treasure
day.
all around me. Takes every fiber of my being. But I
nod my head and say, all right. Where can we find you after we investigate?
I will be here. I assure you, I will be here, waiting for your return, eagerly and still working. I will connect with the rest of the Order and find out what I may.
I don't mean to be rude. You've been very hospitable thus far, but if what you're saying is true and we're going into this somewhat dangerous situation, is there any aid that you could possibly give us?
Oh. You have Seth's earrings, yes?
Yes.
You have communication with me. I will do my best to give you any aid I can. Here, let me see if there's anything in 1 second. And he goes back into his tent, and you hear cling, and he comes out with a couple of items. I believe this is a potion of haste. I believe this is a belt I wasn't using. Not sure what it does. Here, health potion.
Oh, thank you. Great.
Thank you, that's very generous.
The belt is just a belt to wear?
Well, I believe should you put it on, it may give you quicker awareness when a fight breaks out.
Oh. Thank you so much.
Very
Those
helpful.
are kind gifts.
Wow.
Ugo was very excited. Okay.
I slowly hand the belt over to you. And you notice that there's some resistance as you're taking it from
And
me.
Ugo is so. And when there's a little resistance, it's. Huh?
Yes.
He's not gonna wear like a regular belt. He's gonna like across.
It wouldn't fit him like a regular belt.
Like
Wrap
if
it around
it
your
doesn't fit
bicep.
around
Like a
his,
bandolier?
like
Yeah, like
bangle.
a bandolier.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
adventurers. Let's do this. I've labeled everybody's water rations. Okay,
Thanks,
so
Mom.
make
I mean,
sure
Lily.
you hydrate.
So you have plus one to initiative.
Cool.
Nice.
Thanks, sir. I'll just call it Belt of Initiative.
Yeah.
Great.
The late Seth's belt of initiative.
Got a
So
big S on a
you
buckle.
set off in the direction that.
Torvald, you have Pearl?
Oh,
She need Pearl.
Do you happen to have a pearl?
A pearl.
Yeah.
just as a sort of a material for spellcasting, if you could spare one.
I may have some pearl here. I couldn't tell you where I left it. That's
Do
why
I
need
remember
Seth.
seeing a pearl when I
You
was...
didn't see a pearl.
Ah.
No. Maybe if Seth were here, he would know where I put. Forgive me. I don't think I have the time to search for a pearl right now.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Maybe when
Well,
we
if you
come
see
back.
one,
I just remember.
you know where we're at.
I do.
Okay.
So you set off in the direction that he indicated, and it's a ways, and you kind of go through trees and into a clearing, and
Can I scout?
You want to scout?
Yeah, I definitely want to. I mean, give them as much leeway
Sure,
time as
sure.
possible. But I mean, I figured
Well-
my land foot speed is a little bit quicker than the rest of them. So.
Sure. So yeah, like a cat, you're like bounding, jumping on a tree and
Yeah.
leaping and
Totally.
running ahead, and you see some tracks that are a little worrisome to you, but they seem to kind of veer off the other direction from where Torvald indicated, and you
Can I
know.
mark them so that they see them?
Sure.
Okay.
Yep. And as you're kind of moving through, you enter into a clearing, and before you is an immense structure. And
God is
an
talking.
immense structure. Big stone, circular, incredible. In fact, words don't do it justice.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy.
This is sheer surprise. We have not seen this.
Is amazing.
What?
Holy crap, guys.
Wow.
What a dream.
This-
Oh my god.
Oh my wow.
Is a lodestar
Oh wow.
on its side.
Oh, wow.
That's
The structure looms before you. You are down here, tiny,
Yeah.
looking up at it.
How did Torvald describe it? A building that did not belong there?
Yes.
Boy.
I could see why he was freaking out.
Yeah.
You're looking at the
put a crater in the
stone.
ground.
It sort of has hints of glitter in the, it's sort of shimmer and shine in the stone. It's massive and sprawling. I don't need to tell you. You see it.
Yeah, I mean,
D&D, guys.
yes.
And this is where we'll pick up next week.
Shoot.
All right.
This is unbelievable.
This is incredible.
Did you make this up? Like, and then you like.
I didn't build it,
Oh, I
but
didn't, but, like-
yes, I thought it.
Sprung
up.
forth, fully formed from your
Very,
mind.
very impressive.
Just like for Jeff.
Yeah,
I mean,
seriously.
Bravo to Greg and his team
Wow.
for making it.
Can I
And
touch
everyone
it?
watching,
touch
thank
it.
you.
Yeah.
Can I touch it?
wow. I'm
All right.
take a
I
photo
like
of
that
this.
part. I like
So-
that part. I like that part.
All right.
When we return next week, 6 p.m. Pacific time, Wednesday night,
Yeah.
we're gonna investigate the fallen lodestar, the
Nice.
fallen lodestar,
Yeah.
and see what secrets it contains and what we might learn about the next step of our journey.
It's probably super chill.
No
What could
answers
go
and no
wrong?
answers.
What could go wrong?
Vacation spot.
Yeah.
You know? Lily's gonna fit right in.
Lily's
We're
gonna build a
start
resort.
like fixing the place up immediately.
Gonna be awesome.
All right.
Tiki
I
bar
hope
right
you guys join us next week.
Yeah, thank
See you then.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you for watching.
Oh, well. Isn't that fun? I hope you've all enjoyed it. Now, looking forward, what do you think? The Fallen Lodestar? Is that a good name for an upcoming episode, maybe? I'm excited. Are you? Well, let's sit and chat a bit, eh? Alright, perhaps we won't, because I'm hungry and I want to go. But wait, that was very exciting. And listen, to all of you that played along and interacted with us throughout the evening, our humble thanks. And as our DM said, please join us next week and every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific, right here on caffeine.tv as the dungeon run continues. And make sure to follow the dungeon run to give and get live notifications. And one more reminder from me, stop by caffeine.tv/8th Dimension tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Pacific, for some live animation adventures. I wish you all a very, very good evening, and I will see you next week. I'm hungry. Give me brains. Someone from off screen, give me brains. I'm starving. Crying out loud. No, seriously, I do. I want brains. Now.